Y'all hear my rainy day music? Hey, I am not getting on camera right now, y'all. I am not. Look, it's been raining all day. I've been cleaning up the house all day. I've been chilling all day. I got conditioner in my hair. I got conditioner in my hair. I'm sitting here like, oh, I feel so free and natural. It is so great. It's storming outside. Y'all hear the thunder and the lightning. What's up, Just Lovely Kendra? You said you need a maid, Just AB. I do too, child. I do too. So I can't tell you, I've been washing clothes. I'm like, they just made me stay in the house today, child. This weather right here, ain't nothing like a hot rainstorm. Ain't nothing like a hot rainstorm. You don't want to be out there. It's all muggy and stuff. What's up, Tyra? Hey, Kendra. Just Lovely was the first person in the room. Puffy's mom, Latasha. All my real ones in here. Mrs. G. Hey, welcome. Andrea. Tremaine. Okay, V. Socialite in the city. Mouth open. Story jump out. Courtney. Hey, yes, everyone. V. Daniel. I just want to, I have to recognize everybody who, who support me. Really, 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 really support me. Hey, Sonia. Welcome. Janicia. Yes, if you're in the room, say hi to us. Say hi to us. And if you're in the Patreon and you're having problems, hey, the Rivers Photo. We got a whole bunch of new people in here. I might come live, in the daylight more often. Hey, Alfreda. So if you are in the Patreon right now and you cannot get into the chat, it's kind of simple. Like everybody has problems. Everybody has problems getting in here. But if you are in the Patreon, hopefully you're in the Patreon app. If you haven't already, download the Patreon app. Once I go live, you'll get the notification. Turn the notifications on. I guess I'm skipping a few steps, but turn your notifications on in your Patreon app. Once you get the notification, come over to Patreon. It's normally an unlisted YouTube video. So basically, since most of y'all are on YouTube anyway, most of you, click on the link to press play. You will see, YouTube, the little YouTube sign, and you'll also see the live, title of the YouTube video. Click on it. It will take you over to YouTube, and then you will be able to see the live chat, and you'll also be able to participate in the live chat. Hey, Mima, how you doing? You look so pretty in your pictures. I saw you at somebody's party. You were so beautiful. Your makeup looked great. Y'all know I be on the I be over on the damn Instagrams lurking and stuff. So I know a bunch of people, hey, Sonia, baby, a bunch of people are really in their feelings. They really, oh, shoot. Somebody came into the damn, I know who that was. Ma'am, how did you just pop up? Just Lovely. How did you just pop up? I saw you. Anyway, a bunch of people are waiting on me to speak on the Nene Leakes suspension. And you see how I put that in all quotes? Now, y'all know, I can't wait to talk about this, like, to the public, too. But y'all know that was a bunch of bull cocky, just a whole bunch of poppycock lies from guess who's camp. Guess who? I know some of y'all are Team Twirl, but Team Twirl was in her feelings after that dang tax lien came out, and she disputed it, and then she tried to put me on blast. So what does she do? She goes over to B. Scott to basically, debunk everything I said and to try to make it seem like, give him this exclusive information that she got a raise, that she got this, that, and the third, that Nene Leakes is not coming back. And so what that does is kind of skew public opinion, public perception. All of y'all were like cheering, oh, Nene need to get fired for Closet Gate and all that. Closet Gate been over. So no, it is not true. It is not true. Now, what is true, which I have told y'all from the very beginning, I said, and I was one of the first people to tell y'all that Nene Leakes' contract was up this season and that she was in negotiations. No, everybody kind of skipped over that. Like, you know, they didn't believe me or whatever the case may be. But she has been in negotiations. She is due for a raise this season. All of that was true. She's supposed to be getting the amount, whatever the amount was. I told you, I don't be in these people's pockets. I don't be like, how much you make, girl? How much? But she was due for a raise this year. You know, her attorneys are still working things out with Bravo. You know, she is coming back. So, I mean, it is Bull Rivers. Think about it this way. Has Candy been filming? Candy hasn't been filming either. Actually, hardly no one has been filming. In fact, the article that I wrote that had Kenya and Portia in it, and I said Kenya spotted Portia filming with Portia. Actually, I was incorrect, but I was giving Kenya some play. So I wanted to tell you guys that Kenya was at the expo, Cynthia was at the expo, Marlo was at the expo. But the only person that Bravo filmed at the expo was Portia. Marlo didn't even film. So Kenya didn't even film. Kenya hasn't filmed yet, but they skip over that kind of information. You know why? You know why that person skipped over that information? Because they want everybody to be on Team Twirl, which, you know, is not a problem. Kenya needs this. Kenya needs the press. She wants to come back. You know, there's that. And, you know, on the one hand, and, you know, I was looking at, you know, I don't even read B. Scott. No shade to B. Scott. I don't know why he always feel like he got to debunk what I say, and that's fine. But his initial reports were that Kenya was not coming back. Remember when I said the Grinch is back? I was the first person to tell y'all that Kenya was back, period. Kenya was going to have a peach. Everybody else was disputing it. Kenya got a family. She don't need to come back. Kenya's not coming back. I told y'all, I was adamant about it. I'm like, Kenya has already secured her deal. She is back, period. You know, she's back for peanuts, but she's back. So, you know, people are in their feelings. Kenya don't want people to know she had to beg and plead to come back and get a pay cut and all of that. So now what does she do? She try to make it seem like Nene's gone, so that, you know, she can, you know, make it seem like she got more money. And Just Lovely is in the dang hangout. Hey, Just Lovely, I see you, girl. Let me see if I can hear
y'all.
you. Can I hear you?
Me? Y'all
do I need my headphones? It never works for me. I don't know why it never works for me. Why you in the chat as La Babe? Wait a minute. Now, something you got to tell us. Something you need to tell. I needed some headphones. Hold on. Let me find some. Let me see if these work.
La Babe's 8 Ball.
Y'all can hear her. I don't know why I can't. This sucks. It's got to be something I'm doing wrong. Let me see.
I tried to change it. I had been in here earlier, but it wouldn't let me change it. That's my shame.
Hold on. I think I have why is this playing in the background? Okay, let me stop that. Say something, Just Lovely.
Hi. Can you hear me now?
I don't know why I can't hear. I'm gonna have to log in from my phone like I did last time. This sucks.
Hold
on. Let me hold on. Anyway, I'm gonna continue while I search for my other phone because I don't know where it is. And when I do this, why I can't hear and y'all can hear? This always happens to me. This is why I don't go live. You know, anything. But anyway, you said girl, I want to make one called Demonic. Y'all in these troll accounts be cracking me up. What else we were talking? Oh, we were talking about Nene Leakes and them. So B. Scott is Kenya's friend. I know y'all be like, I'm Nene's friend. So it's like opposing viewpoints based on who and who is. And I get it. I get it. But Nene has pretty much shut down those rumors by going to the press. Hold on, let me show you some of this. And I knew that was gonna happen because my thing is I knew where it came from and why, and so I wasn't gonna buy in it. And people were like mad at me. They mad at me because I didn't speak on it. But I'm like, I'm not here to debunk every rumor. That's not what I do. I spill the tea and I move on. Just like y'all keep saying that Phaedra is coming back. So the E! News says, despite reports that the Real Housewives of Atlanta star has been shut out of filming of season 12, her representative tells E! News, I can't say with authority that there is absolutely no truth to this. The only reason why she's not currently shooting is because she is still in active negotiations with her contract. So that being said, wouldn't is Candy in active negotiation? Hell, Candy's still traveling the world with her family. Y'all not saying Candy ain't got no peach. Hell, Eva Marcel still been chilling. Y'all ain't saying Eva ain't got no peach. Like, at the end of the day, I told y'all before, filming hasn't officially started. They've been filming like little pickup scenes here and there because, some of the ladies were at the same place at the same time. But, again, I digress. Eventually, where you go, lie, babe? Eventually, y'all will see. Y'all will see. I mean, until the show actually airs in November, everybody, it's going to be so many rumors, so much innuendo. People talking about this person's coming back, that person's coming back. They looking for new housewives. I told y'all months ago, there will be no new housewives because they have so many people on the cast right now that they feel like they can interchange peaches at will. They're not changing anybody. They got Kenya, they got Nene, they got Candy, they got Eva, they got Shamari, as a friend. They got Marlo as a friend. They got Tanya as a friend. They got Yvonne as a friend. Hell, Shamia can come and go as she please. They got Portia. Like, all of these women are still on the cast. What they need new housewives for? That ain't gonna do nothing but confuse y'all. That ain't gonna do that but confuse y'all. So, people get mad at me and like, you don't never speak, about anything when it comes to Nene. Why should I? I already told y'all the truth. I already told y'all the truth. Now, we can move on for that right now. You said, LOL, she got fired. Our so-called maternity leave. Yes, they're still pissed off at me for saying her peach got snatched. Her peach got snatched. Y'all know, everybody know, they try to rewrite history, and it's not gonna happen. Next, I don't know if y'all saw, I'm totally changing the subject right now, but I don't know if did y'all see Usher's tattoo? I'm like, what? Usher is going through a midlife crisis since they said he got the herpes. Since Usher settled that case and moved on, kind of privately settled the case with Laura Ham, the girl who accused him, one of the girls who accused him of having herpes. Whatever happened to Quantasia Sharpton? Remember Quantasia? Again, I digress. I go all off topic. But Usher and this damn tattoo, child, I don't know what it mean or why, but apparently it took 3 hours for them to do this damn tattoo on Usher's neck. And people are like, what is it? What it do? Why he got that big ass tattoo? Usher, they got dreads and a tattoo. I'm like, Usher, how old is Usher? Is Usher like 40 now? Like, what is going on? Next he gonna get all these sports cars that be hanging in the damn strip club. Well, he already does that. How old is Usher? I'm confused. Usher. Let me Google. I can't remember. Usher's okay. He okay. He just turned 40. Okay. Well, he about to turn 40 this year. So yeah, Usher's going through a little crisis right now. Usher feeling some kind of way. His kids are getting older. He done left his second wife. I don't know what it means. Anyway, TMZ says, he got it done in LA. They said that Usher asked tattoo artist Dylan Forte for his latest masterpiece that apparently required Usher to carve out precious real estate on his dome. The result, a tat inspired by sacred geometry and an ancient Berber stone that makes the cardinal points in the sky, which allows travelers to find their way across vast distances. World history, look it up. I ain't looking that up. I guess it means something, y'all. They say it means something. So I'm like, oh my God, Usher. Like, I guess, as with any tattoo, as long as it means something to you, as long as it means something to you. I personally don't like it, but I guess it's kind of, it looks like, I don't know what it look. It looked like those, remember those little toys you had that you could like make the little scribble scrabble? Anyway, he practiced it on his, they were showing it on his hand and stuff. Look at Usher hair. Remember when Usher had the little do? He had the little bouffant little do or whatever. Usher is going through some things. Now he got little dreads or something. I don't know. The stars do have meanings astrology wise. Okay. Listening to the tea while walking in the beach. Oh, Saray, that's so sweet. So Usher and Dylan, who's also worked with several other people. It wasn't long before an introduction was made, and the singer sat down for a 3-hour session last weekend at Dylan's studio in Venice. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all feeling that tattoo? I don't look. Okay, it means what? It's directing. He needs guidance. He's asking the stars to align in his favor. He got all of, okay, I guess. But then that's pointing that's pointing down. That's pointing. Okay, I see. Shout out to Usher and his brand new tattoo. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't get messy. If I didn't get messy in this hangout, right? So, I don't know if you've heard, but Lil Boozy, aka Tasha K, she been in her feelings about me taking down her videos, and that's fine. She could be in her feelings all she wants. She can call me whatever she want to call me. She can call me fish sticks. She call me the fish blogger from the A. She can call me whatever she want to call me. But one thing you will not call me is dumb. You will not use my logo to increase your brand, your status. Because my thing is, did she make somebody cry talking about wine or whatever? So I'm not gonna sit idly by and let her, use my stuff my brand that I built, even though, she's trying to say that, I'm what did she say about me? That my blog is, people don't read it and people don't check for me and all this. But, anyway, ain't nobody checking for her, but I digress. So there's this gentleman by the name of Dennis Byron. I happen to know Dennis Byron, and he has been in Atlanta for quite some time under, Hip Hop Inquirer. He is also a correspondent for several outlets like TMZ, The Blast, this, that, and the third. So Dennis is a real journalist. Like, he's not a blogger. He's a journalist. So he sells his stories to several, to mainstream news outlets. So apparently, I know y'all heard about, he was doing a story about Cardi B and bullying and this, that, and the third. And he was inquiring about Tasha K. Then Tasha K accused him of stalking her. And then they was going back and forth to court. And then Dennis ended up getting a restraining order against Tasha because, her daddy threatened him and blah, 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 blah. So needless to say, he still hasn't dropped his case. He's still moving forward. It's crazy, but he's also because he called me to inquire about my experience with Tasha K. He's also calling several other people to talk about their experiences with Tasha K. And so I think he's building a list. I don't know if he's building it for Cardi B, if he's building it for Dennis McKinley. I don't know who he's building it for, but he's building a list of, potential victims, or alleged victims to bullying, cyberbullying, from Tasha K. So this, y'all killing me in the comments. This particular Dennis has also reached out to another lady named what is her name? Hold on. Alana Brown, who spoke with him about something she went through with Tasha K. And it was a pretty interesting interview. Hold on, I'm gonna put the link in the chat for y'all. He basically spoke with this lady who said, and she was quite convincing, who said that Tasha K mistook her for someone else. I think she was trying to find out the identity of another YouTuber, and then took the lady's pictures of her child from her Facebook page and posted it to her community feed or whatever, and got people to go over to the lady and stalk her on social media. The lady didn't know who Tasha K was, never had a YouTube channel, none of that. And so she's actually speaking out about it. She said she contacted the FBI, she contacted the police. So there's an active investigation for cyberbullying going on. And I'm just like, oh, this is kind of interesting. So hold on, I'm gonna play a little bit of it. Hold on. What y'all in this chat talking about, y'all? Hold on, let me see if I can do this.
Now, I want you to tell me in your own words,
hold on, how can
exactly how you came in, I guess, to know Natasha Kiwi or Tasha K.
So, it was one day mid-January, I received a tweet from her. She was in my mentions with my first and last name, which is not something that is publicly shared on my, saying that I had a video taken down off of YouTube and she was going to get her team to get it put back up. And I thought it was just spam. And I went and looked at the profile, and it looked like there were quite a few tweets with, that type of language. So I dismissed it. Then I started getting more tweets from people saying, hey, she's posted a video about you on YouTube. And I'm still thinking, like, this is ridiculous. And, all of a sudden, some people are tweeting me with threats and saying, we know who you are, we're going to get you, that kind of stuff. And someone finally sent me a screenshot of the video that had been posted about me. And at that point, I was like, oh, this is serious. Went to my Facebook, same type of thing was happening, except those messages had been filtered. And so I had to kind of dig a little deeper to find out what was going on. Just throughout the day, I, going back and forth with people, trying to figure out what she was after me for, because I had never heard of her before. Didn't know, this YouTube celebrity gossip vlogger thing even existed. It's not a part of my world. I just spent my day trying to figure out what was going on and answering hard questions. I saw some videos that were on IG Live saying, we know where you live, we know where your kids go to school, where your mother works, we're not going to stop coming after you, that she posted.
Where were those comments at? Those particular messages, where
that
were they?
Was on the IG Live.
Okay.
Feed. And one of my girlfriends screen recorded it and sent it to me for me to see. Then a picture of my youngest child was posted on Tasha K's Instagram. She was trying to bait me there. And I knew that picture had only been posted in one place. So she had been through all my social media. None of my social media is locked because there's really nothing to hide. But by the end of the day, I had been in a live video with 7 Stars, was the person who actually made the video about me, said awful things about me, some of which were true and had been written in my book, some of which were very slanderous, very hurtful, and in the nasty, gossipy tone that they use. But I was in like the live chat trying to defend myself. They were deleting my comments, just, continuing with the mean girl, nasty stuff. So by the end of the day, I had learned who Lioness of Judah was, the actual person they were looking for, who doesn't show her face. And so I was in a live video with her showing myself to, back these people off of me. Both Tasha K and 7 Stars released apology videos on their back channels. The video was not posted on the back channel. So I got, Lord knows how many people saw it before YouTube pulled it down. And they deleted the apologies.
You said back channels. Can you explain?
Yeah, so they both have main channels where I guess they promote their content And then there's like a back channel. They have a secondary or a tertiary channel where they have conversations about other things so that they don't lose their rights to monetize. And from what I understand, I think at least one of them did lose their rights to monetize because of the content that was posted. The number of people that reached out and said, hey, we reported this video as spam, like perfect strangers, because they knew it, I was a stranger, they got it wrong. Before I even saw the video, it had been taken down.
So you said your child was posted on Latasha TV's Instagram,
and also on the community feed in her group.
When she posted your child's picture, was it in comment under the photo?
Yeah, it was just mean girl stuff like, oh, look at this cute little chocolate baby, blah, that kind of thing. But I guess expecting me to lash out and to fight back. But no, my baby is beautiful. You're just crazy.
So she put, can I assume that she put it there just to get your attention?
Absolutely. And that's what she said in her video, that she put it there to bait me, to try to get me to come out. But I haven't wronged this woman. I don't know her. So
because you had a Twitter account with a name that says Lioness of Judah, she has assumed that you were the Lioness of Judah that she was, I guess, trying to have some kind of dispute with.
Right, correct. And then,
did you make a police report?
I did. I made a police report.
I'm fast forwarding.
Did you also report it to any federal authorities?
I did. I contacted the FBI.
Okay, and you did this for what purpose?
For cyberbullying, to find out what the statutes and laws were and what my rights were as a citizen.
Okay. Since this has obviously happened to you, have you learned of anyone else being cyberbullied by this individual?
So people were telling me originally that she makes a regular practice of this sort of thing with private citizens, where she targets someone and gets it wrong. And even if she gets it right, what she does is very nasty and hurtful. And then I'd also seen some things about celebrities that she was after, and it seemed to have backlash.
And you're not a celebrity, are you?
Not at all. Not in the least. I have no desire.
Would you say that you became more exposed publicly after this happened to you than
Definitely.
before?
If you Google my name, those YouTube videos that were made about the situation, it will come up.
And you have only one child, or you have other children?
I have 3 children.
Okay. Had any of your children outside of your 3-year-old got wind of what happened to you on social media?
Yeah, my eldest child, when he went to school, he's in high school, some of his peers and his friends' parents and teachers had seen the video, and they had seen like the buzz around the situation and asked him about it because they recognized me and they recognized him from the pictures.
So I'm not going to play the entire video. I want y'all to go and, and watch it for yourselves and make your own opinions about it. I don't want to skew your opinions, but look, I haven't seen firsthand the damage that she does to people. I'm not one to stifle anyone's freedom of expression, free speech. Like I always say, I may not like what you have to say, but I'll fight for your right to say it. But there are some things that you can do to people that you cannot take back. And there are certain things that Tasha K has done that has been above and beyond reproach. And I'm like looking like, oh my God, like, I may not like her for my own personal reasons, and she may not like me for whatever, because I don't know her. I've never met her. I didn't have an opinion of her before she started like intentionally trying to, and I guess that's her MO, was to bait me into coming for her, which kind of worked. But she does that to so many people. She's done it to, oh, wait, somebody sent me this the other day. It was actually a tweet and delete. Hold on, let me find it. And I was like, this person is out of control. I don't understand. Where is it? I don't even know where I put it now. I probably deleted it from my phone. But she is actually posted like homophobic rants on her thing, and then like went in on me. Oh, this is what the person said. Hold on. Where is it? Is this it? Nope, that's not it. Leave me alone, Biggie. I think I lost it. Damn it. I think I lost it. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Maybe I can't. Anyway, there's a lot of speculation about what's gonna happen next. Actually, Dennis asked me to give him a call, and we were, I wanted to like ask him a few questions. Let me see if he gonna answer. Hold on. Hey Dennis, hold on a second. Let me connect you to Bluetooth. Hold on. Bluetooth is on. JBL Flip is on. Dennis Byron.
Michelle Brown, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good.
Now, I know there's a lot that's been going on. You're on my live right now, by the way, on my Patreon live.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know. Go ahead.
Can you talk? Is it okay?
Yeah, I can talk, but if it comes to a point where I can't speak on something for legal reasons, I'll just let you know.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, so I was just showing my people your video that you did with Alana Brown about the cyberbullying and things like that. And I've had my own experiences with that person. And I know you've had your own experience with that person. And I just wanted to hear, what your experience is with that person, and like, how did you even get involved in the situation?
Well, I'll say that my experiences with that person is a result of me doing a investigative piece on that person. So anything that precedes that was done for to distract from the story that I'm doing. Without going into particular details, because then I will have to go into some of the strategies on how I'm dealing with this. I would just say that if you look at the interview and you look at it very, objective, you will see that this is the behavior that was explained by the Miss Brown is indicative of what you've seen being done in that person covering stories, as well as that person dealing with individuals that will go against her. So, for me, it comes with the territory. If you are a reporter, while I'll say that I've never experienced this type of reaction to me doing a story, I would just say that it is something that you will notice that is not like uncommon for this individual. So I think that what Ms. Brown said in the interview, people have to listen to it, what she said, and look into her eyes, look at her body language. You will see that this individual really was going through something.
Right.
And it's unfortunate and it's painful to watch people be attacked in this manner. But I'll just say that, I'll just say this. For those who are being attacked by this individual or other people like this, there's people out there that are willing to help. So I'm not doing this for money. I'm not doing this for clout. I'm doing this because wrong is wrong, right is right.
Okay. Well, that's all I really wanted to know. I'm actually sharing your video with a few of my subscribers, and we're actually talking about it because I've had my own experience with Tasha K, and I know you may not be able to say her name, but whatever. But I've had my own experiences with her, and I know that a lot of things that she does is above reproach, and there's some things that she needs to be checked on. And I always say, I'm a blogger, and I know people have tried to silence me as well, and I don't feel like all of these people going at her is an attempt to silence her. I just think that people feel like she goes too far with a lot of the things that she does, and she's becoming more emboldened the more subscribers that she buys or gets or whatever. So I just wanted to have you on to kind of reiterate that to people.
And let me say this: when you talk about subscribers, no one should be intimidated by the number of subscribers she has. more than they should be concerned about the manner in which the technique she used to gain those subscribers.
Right.
So, you know, you can't really, don't let numbers intimidate you, because there are people that have voices that should be heard.
Right.
So, I mean, she's said awful things about me. I have child support, which I don't. Just a bunch of stuff that just mean-spirited stuff.
Right.
And I would just say that that's all part of
her strategy.
Deflection.
Yeah.
Her strategy and deflection.
Right.
You know, because at the end of the day, what she's doing to me will pass. She has to deal with the people that she's hurt. That's what she has to deal with. She has to worry about that. She has to worry
She's done it to Derek. She's done it to Derek. Like, you know, there's a list. I need to start keeping this list too. She's done it to me. She's done it to you. She's done it to Derek Jackson. She's done it to what's the girl named Jana Kramer. She's done it. Like, there are so many people that she's done. And then the Jana Kramer girl was lying. She's done it to the Alana Brown girl. She's done it. Like, I'm just amazed that she continues to do all of these things, and people actually see it and still, you know, contribute to the things that she does. Like the Derek Jackson situation, she could have ruined that man's entire brand. Like, he's a relationship expert, or however you want to call it. And as soon as he didn't say what she wanted him to say, she went and dug up she said it was dirt that he was beating women and had all these children and stuff, and nothing ever materialized from it. She just said it just to make him mad or to bait him or whatever the case may be, and then no receipts, no nothing, moves on to the next. The same thing she did with Dennis McKinley, animal porn, this, that, and the third. She just says it, no receipts or nothing, and moves on to the next. And people feel like, again, because she has numbers, that the things she says is true, when in our actuality she just does it for, you know, speculation. And, you know, it's crazy to me.
Well, what you have to also look at in the case of Perez Hilton, she honed in on his child. She made perverted statements directed at him, with his child, and it's just something that's indicative of what Miss Brown talked about when she took a picture of her 3-year-old child. I mean, these are the things that people have to look at, not her numbers, not the antics that she used and the loudmouth ranting that she does. Look at the things she's doing to harm people, and that's serious. You know, harming people. There's some people handle things differently. There are a lot of different people who handle things differently. So, and a lot of people will not go through the channels that I chose to go through in dealing with her.
Right.
So, I mean, she's not only exposing herself to harm, but she's exposing her family to harm. She's exposing the people that she cares for to harm, for a check, for clicks, say, for example, YouTube decides tomorrow just to remove her from the platform. So was this all done for what? What was this all done for? Where's the light at the end of the tunnel for her?
Well, I mean, I'm sure. Well, I don't know. Look, don't get me to speculating. Well, I appreciate.
No.
Huh? I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I said no. I'm just saying that, you know, when people shouldn't get intimidated by her numbers and all that, because again, those are deflections. Trust me.
Right.
She's concerned about the things that she's not talking about to the public. You know, i.e. lawsuits. You know, things that when she, you know, I really can't, certain things I can't talk about just yet, but you know, it's all being done properly. Trust that. Okay. No one's looking to harm her in the case of myself, to harm her physically, but I'm doing everything based on what I know is legal.
Okay. Well, look, you can't talk about it, but I can, so I'll give you a call offline and we can continue this conversation.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you, Michelle, for giving me a call.
Have
a great day.
You too. Bye.
All right.
Oh, y'all, it's too much. This too much. This is the hold on. Let me see if I could post it. If I could bring it up. This is what she posted and deleted the other day. And I'm just like, really? And so a lot of people, I get like every single time I say whatever the T.S. Madison, I'm automatically labeled, homophobic or whatever. But this girl then posted something about somebody's butthole and deleted it. And she deleted it simply because, people were going, they was going to get her. And she also, tried to come for me. And I'm like, why are you so like fixated on my vagina? I'm like, is Lil Boosie gay? Is she like, I don't understand what is going on. Here it is. She put, you could keep your passive aggressive ass apology. That wasn't done for me. It was done for you. This is talking to Perez Hilton. I don't know that he made an apology. But anyway, she said, you're done. Old played out butthole has lost its elasticity. And Michelle Fish's vajayjay is no longer wanted by any man or woman. Both y'all played out has-beens. Stop with the jealousy. So I'm like, where is the jealousy? Where is I don't understand. Like, you doing all of this crash things and people actually talking about it and calling you out about it. Now they're jealous. Like, is she jealous of Dennis allegedly fucking animals? It's too much. It is too much. But anyway, you said, I don't know. She did look a little annoyed. What y'all y'all talking about the Beehive. Well, that was the owner's wife. I don't think she was annoyed. I think, people catch Beyonce off. I don't know. You said she sounds crazy like a psycho rant. Kenya, I'm gonna stop before people really start thinking I got crabs. Wait a minute, just AB. What I miss? You got crabs. Y'all are cracking me up in this chat. But call in, do something, join the live. I don't know how to join the live, and I don't know why I couldn't hear Just Lovely. Here is the link to the Hangout. Let me see who's gonna join, or if somebody can join. Hey, Sonya, it is too much. It is too much. You said Straight from the A is so popular. We see a post on Wendy each time we watch. So bye. Right. And you cannot dispute me or Perez Hilton's popularity in these internet streets, honey. Like, you cannot. And so I just laugh at stuff like that because I'm like, girl, people know you on YouTube. YouTube is one platform. Let's talk about all the other platforms out there. Where they at? Where are they? Let's talk about the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitters, anywhere else but YouTube. So your numbers are not translating everywhere else. And that's giving me, honestly, that's giving me purchase vibes. But what do I know? What do I know? One thing I do know is I refuse to purchase view. You can purchase views. Did y'all know that? You can purchase views. You can purchase all kinds.
Yep. That's what Andrew. That's what Andrew does. Hey, y'all.
Oh, shoot. I can hear you. Why I can't hear Just Lovely? Hey, Kendra.
Hey, Michelle.
How you doing, girl?
I'm doing good.
You look so cute in your little picture with your little ears on.
Thank you.
So, girl, give me some tea. What you got some tea on, girl?
Girl, these streets are messy on YouTube as ever. People might be going to federal prisons, posting people's kids up here.
Oh, no.
Inappropriate videos, just doing the most. Camels, demonic camels out here just doing the most.
Y'all be killing me, demonic camels, and what the hell? I'm just so confused. I'd be so confused. And y'all be, I be having to sit off of, like, y'all be wondering where I am. I literally, and I Just Lovely know this, I would literally have to sit off YouTube and Instagram everywhere because when I be like so filled with so much negative energy, I want to come on and curse out everybody.
I really want to fight this woman at this point because I don't know what I want to do. I just want to, oh, Lord. Like, who does this stuff? Like that Susie Condorn person, also known as VS. I'm so over this woman. Like, she's a virus just like Tasha K.
Oh my
I feel like she's a little gremlin that, just like, when the whole TS and Kaya just broke off and here come these gremlins just popping up, multiplying.
But everybody popped up when that happened.
Exactly.
So I don't know.
Not everybody's good.
Yeah. But that whole VS situation, like, I try my best not to even get in it because VS ain't did nothing to me. Sean ain't did nothing to me. Like,
Michelle.
My name Wes. I ain't in that mess. Like I don't.
Michelle, she has talked about you too. Like,
Oh, what?
Yes, girl. Yes.
What she say about me?
And she's the one who was calling you out your name, and that's how I found your channel because of her. I was on her channel. That's why I know the stuff she's done. Like she's out at people for having AIDS, and them people right back over there licking on her tail. Like make it make sense. That's how I found you.
VS was talking about me.
Yes.
Well, how she was asking me for help with the situation with TS?
Because you became TS enemy, right?
I'm nobody's enemy. That's the point. That's why.
That's how she saw it. That's what she does. Like she wasn't thinking about that. She was thinking about what can I do to get to TS.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What can I do? I'm gonna go over here to Michelle. That's how this evil demonic camel thinks.
Oh Lord. And speaking of TS, y'all see he's still in his feelings. He still talking about me. He dang that cursed out his mama the other day. Y'all be killing me. Where is Noxema Jackson? Noxema Jackson be spilling all the tea. First he tried to blame me because trans getting killed. So he said it's my fault that trans getting killed out there. And I'm like,
I don't watch these people. Watch these people. I'll go over to Tracy's YouTube channel. That's how I know everything.
But I don't see nobody else talking about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so at the end of the day, I don't watch either, but trust and believe I got y'all over there sending me, it's gonna be at this mark. It's at the 20-minute mark. And I be look, you know my messy ass going over there with my popcorn. Let me go see what they say about me, honey. At the 20-minute mark, child. So yes, so at the 20-some minute mark on the I guess it was a Facebook video. He was like mad at his mama, child, was cursing his mama out. I'm like, ooh, hey, La Babe.
I'm not that no more.
Can y'all hear La Babe?
Yeah, I can hear her.
Why I can't hear her?
I don't know.
I see you, but I can't hear you. And I can hear Kendra.
Kendra, do you have headphones on?
I do.
Oh, okay. Let me get my headphones.
Why does this
always...
always...
I love your hair, Just Lovely. I love your hair.
You look really cute.
Yeah.
Your little green screen, honey. I thought we was going to get hot dogs today.
It's raining.
Let me see if I can.
Yeah, going to get some hot dogs from old Dennis.
Yep, from the hot dog factory. We was gonna go support Dennis McKinley and his reality child.
Let me go find some hair.
We was gonna go buy hot dogs because of the lies. We was gonna go buy hot dogs.
Yeah, it's raining today. It's like I thought it was dark out when I looked out the window just a few minutes ago. It just got dark.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna try to log into this Hangout from my phone and see if it changes. Let's see. How do
Just AB and Mima need to be timed out, Michelle, because they doing the most in these comments.
Just AB said he got the herpes.
He does not.
Usher got the herpes and a tattoo, child. I'm like, what is going on?
I hope they use.
Hold on. I'm in the thing. Let me.
I really hope they use some sterile needles.
Open my Safari.
Girl, they said that he needs to use. They got to use Prep, Valtex to get with Usher.
Y'all are hilarious. And some people will. Some people still out there.
Yep.
Like dive in like Trey Songz. Come on,
Trey. I'm still so sad that Trey Songz has a baby.
Why?
Michelle.
Everybody else got a baby. What you sad for?
Because that was my
baby daddy.
You ain't mad. Just we finna fight. No, because that was my one man that I had held up on a pedestal, and he just fell from grace that day. I was like done. It was like I went into mourning over that.
Michelle, can you hear me now?
So you still have a shot.
Can you hear me now?
Hold on, I still ain't got in. Hold on. I want to hear both of y'all.
Kendra, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I'll shut up while y'all talk.
You get to shut up while we talk. I just don't know why you can't hear me.
What you eat?
I was eating some cheese and crackers. I'm a little bougie.
Hold on.
I be sitting here
So,
drinking
what do
some
y'all think
wine.
about the lies that are going around about Nene Leaks? Nene Leaks.
I just feel like people are threatened by Nene, and she's been there by herself. She's the queen of Real Housewives.
Uh-huh.
They're gonna always gonna come for the queen. Like they trying to always come for Beyonce. Like that's what happens when you're the queen of your throne.
Yeah. And
So
it don't matter what they say, she's still making 2-3 million more than me. So I'm like,
yep.
how y'all mad?
Joey. I love that saying that Nene has.
Which one?
You never win when you play dirty. I
Yes.
use that to everything in my life. I'm
Everything.
for it. She's gonna be known for that. I think she needs to go ahead and make some T-shirts with that on it. Cause
So,
I'm gonna buy at least about 5 or 6, well 7 of them to wear at least like every single day, or I go outside. I'm gonna have that on my little shirt. You never win when you play dirty. You're gonna be there every day.
okay, I'm in. Hold on.
Yeah, I hear you.
Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Just hurry up now. Go do it.
No, Michelle, no, go away,
No.
Michelle.
Go away with me with this. Oh Lord, no.
I'm sorry. I don't
Go
know.
away with me with this.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's an echo. You gotta. I look tired.
You look so pretty with that. I love your hair like that. That length, like it suits your face.
Oh, thank you, Kendra.
But don't be trying to look too good, 'cause I don't want
Who
my
said,
man to get
Andrea?
crushing on you.
Huh?
I said, don't try to look too good, because I don't want my man to be
Oh,
looking at you.
Lord.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Mm-mm.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, girl.
Kendra's face gonna be up at the top.
I want
Yeah.
to do I want to do my Abby.
You can. Only thing you gotta
One.
do is turn your camera off.
Yeah, turn your camera on.
What you doing, girl?
I'm trying to fix my Abby.
Turn your camera off.
Turn the camera
Just
off. That's
Oh.
all.
when you turn the camera
Yeah.
off, the app will come up.
Oh.
But you could be. I mean, I'm just ugly right now.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Ooh, yes, she is. Come through. Yes,
What the
girl.
A ball? I don't understand the meaning of the A ball. Can you explain it?
Yeah, what does the A ball mean?
Because she had started acting like she was unhinged, and everybody was trying to make the assumption on whether or not she was on powder. So it was just her 8 ball.
Oh. Oh, now I get it. But I don't understand her logic. How you gonna turn on the same people who supporting you though? Who does that?
And
You
then go
know
to the other people. I don't get it
that
either.
was talking about you and slamming and run your name through the mud. Just doing the mud. I was like, who does this?
I used to watch her channel. It's just that she did become unhinged. She started acting really weird and strange.
Was she ever a member of TSCC?
I wasn't watching her that far, far back.
Mm-hmm.
And as a matter of fact, I'm always kind of lost when it comes to TSCC because I've never watched them. I remember when they used to be in Michelle's chat in the very beginning. And let me tell y'all how this started. So Sean actually allowed for them to call in and drag each other on his channel. So
Mm-hmm.
that's how all that stuff got started because they drug VS for filth on Sean's channel. So she had a vendetta against him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how that started. But when she came along,
But she's still talking about this man, and this man ain't said nothing about her. Talking about he's John Gacy and all this stuff, like just doing the most, like trying to get his foster kids away. And that's dear to my heart because I'm an advocate for black children. And I just don't understand it. Like as a mother, like how does she like the things she does? Like just like I don't understand it. If you're a mother, why would you put other like
put
kids in
kids
harm?
in danger.
Yes, and
He's
then
actually giving them somewhere to be and stay instead of being in a group
yes,
home.
yes,
So
that's
I've always commended Sean for that.
Yeah.
yes, right. And not even that, like this man takes out time, giving back to the community. Like he goes out his way doing other things, and that's not talked about on his platform, which I really wish that he would do because he does do a lot of other things with organizations. I don't think he talked about it a little bit, but not enough.
Right after his son died.
Yeah. And so for me, I just don't understand how, why would you go so low as a mother to do something like that? And now she's hiding out, like
Well, y'all, I know y'all are Team Sean. There are some people in the chat that are not. V
I'm
Daniel,
not really
Tasha.
team Sean. I'm just team right.
Okay.
Cuz
I agree, Kendra.
there's some stuff that Sean has done and stuff that I do not agree with.
Okay.
And so I'm just team right. When I know somebody who was in the wrong, I'm gonna say that I'm definitely no fan of the demonic camel at all. I would never support that demonic camel, and she has a lot of stuff to answer to God when she leaves this world. Like all this stuff that she's doing is dirty as hell,
Okay, but do
and
you
it's
feel? But wasn't Sean the person who said? And I don't want to turn this into a Sean Bradley lie. Talk,
mhm.
but wasn't he the person who said there are no rules in war? Like get the bitch or whatever, whatever. And so I'm like, how can you say that and then have people on your channel, going in on everybody, and then when it turns on you, feel some kind of way and want to go to court?
I think the thing is that it was all on YouTube, and when they decided to
Yeah,
take
but
it off
again,
YouTube,
there are no rules in war. You can't tell nobody how to strike back.
Well, that's what he's doing. You can't tell him how to strike back, so he chose to
I
strike
know,
back
but
in
that's
his
that's
way.
my that's my point. That's why I keep saying I'm out of it because they're both wrong. It's not no she's wronger than him and he's wronger than her. They're both wrong. Period. And so they both keep it going. They both continue it. So it's no right or wrong.
My thing is that he hasn't been talking about her for weeks, Michelle,
He
and I
talks
looked and I
about talks about her everything. That's why I had to unsubscribe because he shares every video where everybody else is talking about her. He talk like always. I like
he always reported the Y2 news though. That's something he's always done though.
okay.
And not just to to be on his side, but like I said, I don't like that demonic camel. I do not. So
she go a
I don't
step
care who it
above.
is. I
Yes.
don't care who it is. I'm never gonna be team demonic camel in her cult.
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, I see, I get what you're saying, Michelle, but when you taking it to all the illegals and stuff like that, I get on my channel and call you all out your name,
Right.
but I ain't gonna do no illegal child pornography.
Yes,
And, oh my
exactly.
god! And honestly, I haven't been like really following these stories. I don't really know what's going on.
I don't know
Um,
either until I see Tracy's live. That's when I realize all this stuff is going on because
and
I just go.
it's almost like the Queen's Court. It's like as soon as like the drama starts, it's like all these people start popping up as a part of the drama.
Yeah,
And
like some gremlins.
yeah,
I
and I
feel
just kind
like
of like
Kaya and
lost
TS done
track.
drunk after midnight and put some little water on themselves and they just start popping up.
Yeah,
You
and that's kind
know.
of like lost track. That's really why I unsubscribed because I was just like, it's too much. Like every single time, every day he was talking about VS, and I didn't know what the hell was going on, and I didn't really care. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it used to be like fun. Let me go see what Sean talking about today. It was like a
Yeah, but she
or whatever.
changed that narrative. She changed that narrative when she went out there the foster kids when she started doing very illegal things. You know. she changed a narrative, and she's part of the problem, just like Tasha K's part of the problem.
Right.
Those two women right there
Yeah.
just needs to just be off of the Y tube. I don't know where Tasha K originally came from, but my thing is that when you make up stories about people that defames their livelihood and all this stuff, that's my problem with Tasha K.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway. What y'all think about Nene leaving and Portia? I'm changing the subject. And uh Nene allegedly being suspended and Kenya allegedly being the one to like spread this gossip so that she could look, better in the situation.
I don't think that's gonna hide the fact that we know Kenya has no friends at all. She plays people like chess, and she's doing the same thing with B Scott.
Yeah. Well, I mean, her and B. She been in B Scott ear. I like.
Yeah.
And if you notice, every single time there's some Kenya news, it's coming from B. Scott. Like
Mhm.
B. Scott was the one who said Kenya wasn't coming back. B. Scott was the one who said that Kenya might be coming back. B. Scott was the one who said Kenya coming back with a raise. It's like, girl, like, come on. I have never changed my story from the beginning. I said Kenya
Right.
coming back. She coming back for peanuts. I said that 3 months ago. I kept saying that. I'm still saying it today. So I'm like, I don't know why y'all want me to keep coming on here to say the same thing over again. I be feeling like I'm beating a dead horse. I be wanting to like post the old videos over again.
But Michelle, let me tell you something I realized the other day, and this is about you. So I realized the other day that because of that Queen Court thing or whatever, you do have a lot of people that just will they're kind of like me. The people that I support, I support. The people that I just can't stand, I'm not gonna go their way. And
Uh-huh.
instead of them going for the correct news and the right news, they go and get it from Love B Scott. And I'm looking at their video and I'm like, oh my God.
Uh,
What about that other one too? Like the other one, Radar Online. That's another one that reports all this
well,
negative.
Radar Online be right most sometimes. They kind of like the National Enquirer. They're owned by the National Enquirer, but
Oh, okay.
they
Yeah.
be having their receipts. And so when I reported about Kenya's tax lien, I actually reported it from Radar Online because they're the one who said, that it's still outstanding. I reported it back in October. You know what I'm saying? When, it I have I actually it's a video on my YouTube right now back in October when I said, Kenya got a tax lien, blah blah blah. So here we are in what June, and Radar Online said it's still outstanding. There's a lien on Moore Manor, blah blah blah, and they called to verify with the courthouse, right? So when I blogged it, I just figured it was like a throwaway blog, but I was just like, yeah, Radar Online just catching up because we talked about this months ago, but it's still outstanding as of today, and that may be the reason she coming
Mhm.
on the show. Period. So
Yeah,
she
she
in
got to
her
pay that lien.
she gonna screenshot my site and put it on her Insta stories and have all these Instagram blogs going in on me like I'm wrong, and that's what made me do
Right,
it.
Miss Kitty Cat Queenie.
Huh?
HBIC.
Who?
No, Miss Kitty Cat Queenie in the chat. But Radar Online, they are a part of National Enquirer, and
Yeah.
Wendy Williams used them often.
But I'm saying Radar Online is pretty on point. Like I'm not gonna say that they lie a lot, but a lot of people accuse them of lying. But I think that sometimes they may stretch the truth, but when it comes to like court documents and stuff like that, they be on point. So I
Okay.
Radar Online is a source all the time.
So I know you mentioned Apollo. Can we expect a video with you and Apollo coming soon? Because I know
Yeah,
he's
well,
yeah.
Apollo, they reached out to me 3 times. He had Peter called me early one morning
Mhm.
like I'm gonna give Apollo your number, and I was like, okay. And then I didn't hear from him, and then I looked, I don't be on Instagram, I don't have my notifications on. Then I went on Instagram and I saw Apollo had hit me up in the DMs and was like, hey, how you doing? We need to chat soon or whatever. And I was like, yeah, Peter told me he was gonna give you my number. I was like, call me, whatever, whatever. And he was like, cool, I will. And so I haven't heard from him since. I ain't pushed the issue, but he didn't talk to nobody. And then I talked to Peter after that, and I was like,
Mhm.
Peter, Apollo hadn't called me yet. And he was like, he will. I told him, don't talk to nobody. And if he talks to anybody, talk to you. And I was like, okay, cool. So, yeah, I'll probably talk to him soon. I just don't know when. And you know, I'm a different kind of person. I'm not gonna hound nobody. That man just got out of jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to, you know, I'm like, I want him to call me when he ready. I ain't trying to be on
Okay.
that and say, you know, what's going on with the kids. What's going, you know, I want him to call me because we cool. Like we had a rapport before he went to jail. So I'm just waiting.
I respect that so much about you, Shelly. You don't hound people like
Yeah.
TMZ and all those other people.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get the news regardless. So if somebody first, that's fine, but I'm gonna get the real, you know. So, but that's
Michelle, do you think that because TMZ offered Ti an apology, he's gonna call off the boycott?
possibly. Did he actually say to boycott TMZ? What did he say?
Oh yeah, he did.
Yep, he did.
But how many boycotts Ti gonna call?
That's
I
what
love
I
Ti.
said.
I love Ti. I love Tip to
Are
death.
we gonna start boycotting these men that are married? Can we please do
Yeah,
that? Cause I
and
don't know
Ooh,
what's
girl,
wrong.
yes. Let's
Yes, can
boycott
we do
them
that?
too.
Can we
and
do
wait a
that?
minute, what? How many? We were still well. We were supposed to be boycotting Gucci, but I guess we weren't supposed to
Yeah.
boycott them but 3 months. So the 3 months
But
that
y'all saw Michelle was wearing Gucci the other night, and I did say in the chat, I said we boycotting Gucci, but why you up here supporting
well,
her,
first of
supporting
all, I'm not gonna
Gucci?
throw away what I done bought. Now
I
I
know,
ain't bought
right?
no Gucci in a
You
year.
could have
So
donated just like
I
Tip did.
donate.
Girl,
Mhm.
I'm poor. I can't afford to generate my Gucci straight
I
You
like
could have
that.
went to
debit,
the
but
consignment
donate,
and got you some money back. You could have done a
donate.
lot. That is not no excuse. You could have went to the consignment as
You
well
know my
too.
Gucci outfit was cute. I don't care what you say. I
Whatever.
don't care. You would wear it.
Ma'am, as somebody who loves fashion and went to school for fashion, I'm the first one to say I'm pro black before anything.
I am too, but I'm,
Mhm.
my Gucci
Um,
slides with my Gucci headband and
Michelle's
look.
black heart is always gonna be coming up for requesting on Friday, y'all. So we're gonna vote one. Y'all can press 1 or 2 if she should keep it.
What about after they? Well, shouldn't we be supporting black designers that work for?
Yes, I'm always supporting black designers. Did you not know there's a lot of black owned like jewelry company that's coming up and
That's
it's gonna be
wonderful.
in the Atlanta Fashion Week show
Yeah,
in September.
right. But I ain't got no money to buy nothing, so I'm wearing all my old stuff, and it's just
See,
unfortunate.
that's what
I
I'm
got a
saying.
bunch of
You're
old
probably
Gucci.
the problem
How am I causing problems about recycling my outfits?
because you need to be supporting black owned businesses. We
I
can't,
I
we
am a black
cannot
owned
progress
business.
unless you pay
I
dollars,
am a black owned business. I am recycling fashion. So I am supporting a black owned business by not regenerating
girl.
my income by purchasing more things.
Y'all hear these excuses that Michelle is
These
doing?
are
She's
not
probably the
excuses.
problem.
I'm spitting real business game to you, honey. I'm regenerating old stuff. Like, come on now. It's called
She's
recycling.
probably the problem.
Called
So
recycling.
should
I
we
got a
start
room full of
recycling
shoes. I
straight
don't
from
do
the
that. I
A
keep wearing
news
the
as
same
well?
old shoes. I keep wearing the same old clothes. So what are you saying?
Should we start recycling straight from the A news as well?
What? Yes, definitely. Go into the archives. Click. Clicking a view is a click and a view. It doesn't
I'm
matter.
gonna go. I'm
Oh,
gonna go. This is gonna be real shady. What I'm about to say.
what you about to say, Kendra? Don't make
I'm
me
gonna
hang
go.
up.
I'm gonna go. Where did I come to get some of your news?
Yep, that's exactly where you'll find it, child. All over.
I remember I used to watch her show and I used to see your little
My
your
logo.
watermark on
Yep.
his picture.
Mm-hmm. Sure did. Because they used to ask me for a picture without a watermark. I'd be like, nope,
Right.
I don't have one. So let's talk about this licensing fee.
I'm not mad at you. Get that self promotion.
Because at the end of the day, and then she'll get salty about it and she post the pictures and won't say straight from the A. That's what she started doing. Because she used to say, according to straight from the A, blah, 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 blah. And now, if it has my logo on it, she'll just have a logo and stuff up. And you see straight from the A.com, but you don't
Mhm.
say it. And I'm like, okay, it don't matter.
But why did she say RainyDay? Because some of their stuff has their watermark too.
I don't know, because she respects white news media. They
No.
don't respect us upcoming black news medias. It's all good. It is all good. Hold
That
on.
makes sense.
He said Kendra is a mess, Miss Tyra. I know, right? Kendra don't play no game, honey. Kendra does not play no game.
Especially about her means, this girl.
Which who is her?
There's only one. His name is Juno.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know it's your baby now? Okay.
Yeah, that's my baby. But we're not on speaking terms right now because he wants to act up.
Oh, what he do? Spill the tea.
That's Juno. What do you think he's doing?
Girl, the Juno is the original troll.
Exactly.
Oh, Mima said, will Mark Daly film with her and the baby? Most likely because he's bought and paid for it. And that ain't no shade, but oh God, I keep stepping on toes when I say
I
this.
love Kenya and her beard. I mean Mark Daly and
And his
Kenya and
beard.
I
his
do
beard.
feel like they had an agreement. I don't care what nobody say. And I know it might be some teen twirling in here.
Mhm.
I apologize to you for this. But it wasn't a coincidence that his taxes were paid right before, like a week before they got married. $100,000 worth of taxes were mysteriously paid that had been owed
Mhm.
for years. Okay, this is on Mark Daly. Uh,
Mhm.
and then they got married mysteriously after she signed her contract, which is why she was in trouble. Like, how you just, like, I guess they had negotiated everything before she signed the contract. She went ahead and signed the contract, and then she tried to renegotiate to have him here, and Mama wasn't having it. So that's why he wasn't on, the whole year until the end when he made that little appearance or whatever.
Mhm.
It was, the whole thing to me just screams, scam, because that's what Kenya is known for. That whole the match
Yep.
stuff, the
Fake
stuff with
boyfriends.
the millionaire matchmaker dude. She was pretending like he was in the bed with her. She had a mannequin head in the bed. All the while, the man was engaged to the white lady. Remember that? And had get married. And
I
Kenya
felt
didn't.
sorry for what's his name though.
Walter.
Walter, did you see
No,
Walter
the other
naked ass
one.
up under the
Oh, the
post?
last one who supposed to had knocked her windows out and all that. He was
Yeah.
like, you ain't gonna
Yeah.
keep playing with me, bro.
Yeah, Matt was serious. Matt, because Kenya promised him money. Kenya promised him at the reunion that she would give him money for the reunion. And then, come to find out, she didn't ask him to come to the reunion. So that's why he put her on blast. Like, you didn't pay me the money you said you was going to pay me. And so, yeah,
No.
so I feel like because there's always been contractual relationships with Kenya and somebody every season, that this is the same thing. She called the photographers to come to the fertility clinic. You know what I'm saying? And he just so happened to come to the fertility clinic and then leave or whatever. Like, there's certain things you see. It's like all of this is planned. So I mean,
I waited
And
to watch
Peter
that
them,
episode. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry, Peter them told Matt, like, this how you gonna get some money.
that the women pay the men. Period.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Matt knew. I mean, it wasn't no, and everybody else knew. Hell, everybody know Candy paid Todd. Candy paid the whole family. It's not just Todd. She paid Riley. She paid Mama Joy. She paid Aunt Nora. All of that comes out of Candy's check. They not getting
Yeah,
it.
that's how Todd got her that gift.
Right, right. And the same thing with Nene and everybody else. Her family, and the same thing with everybody. That's why they make so much money, because they come with an ensemble, cast or whatever. So yeah, I just sit back and watch and be like, okay, it's interesting. I'm awake
I
when
was gonna
that
see if
she make
Mr.
her last
Debonair
trip.
had some news
Huh,
today.
Mr. Debonair?
Mm-hmm.
What you say about him?
I was wondering if you had any news today too.
Cause he
Girl,
always be up on game.
where is he?
Yeah.
He was in my DMs. He be giving all the tea. JT said, "Who the fuck is eating?" Kendra, that's
Oh, that was me. I'm eating wings.
girl. What kind of wings you eating? I'm hungry. Uh,
Buffalo wings, girl.
hey JT, if you want to join
Now you making me hungry.
Feel
I'm
free.
sorry.
We spill all the tea at the beginning. If you are just now joining the hangout, you can rewind to the beginning. We talked about Nene Leakes being suspended. We talked about Usher's tattoo. We talked about Tasha K's bullying some strange random woman. We had a call-in interview from Dennis Byron, the reporter who is on Tasha K's ass, and we talked about a whole bunch of stuff. So what's up, JT, Mr.
So
Debonair?
is that case not dismissed between her and him and Tasha K?
The
Is it
one
still
in
ongoing?
Virginia was dismissed. What is it? With prejudice is when it can be brought again. So
Mhm.
he actually requested it be dismissed because she said she wasn't gonna show up because she's pregnant. So
Mm,
then she went and filed one in Atlanta
a
to as
mess.
litigation. And I guess he ain't been served yet, or whatever the case may be. And they going back and forth with that. But he was like, his attorney was like, they gonna wait till after she had a baby, and they gonna file because clearly, what she did was damaging to him and his reputation. That's how he feels. She did the same thing she did to him, to everybody, and she posted several videos on him. She also took pictures from his Instagram and put it on her page, and told her people to go and troll him. So all of those people went over there and was cursing him out and stuff. So, she's been doing, the same thing she does to everybody. Same thing she does to me. Same thing she does to Perez. Same thing she did to that Alana Brown person. Same thing she did to Cardi B, whoever. But yeah, he said he's gonna refile it, but I think they're looking at a federal case against her. That's
Oh
that's where the
wow.
that's where the tea was. That I was looking at the interview with Alana Brown when she said
Mhm.
she contacted the FBI. So they're basically developing a pattern of the things that she's done to several people, and they're thinking about doing a federal cyber stalking case against her.
I think they're definitely gonna get her when she's coming for these kids. So that's where she messed up. She's
Yep,
got to call people dumb.
and the stuff with Perez Hilton and putting his child's picture out there. I mean, she's done a lot, so you know, it is what it is. Uh, I'm kind of low on your end. You can hear Kendra and Lovely just fine. I'm on my phone. I'm trying to like be better, but my phone is kind of shady. So I had to like come on my phone because I couldn't hear everybody on my computer. Let me see if I try to do the computer. What's gonna happen? Hold on.
Hey, yeah, this season of Real Housewives is gonna be real interesting.
It is. It is.
I'm gonna be staying tuned. Potomac is already a mess, and I don't know. Like last season, like the husband of Ashley,
Oh,
you know,
child.
yes, and like last season, those pictures came out about him. Like this year, he up here touching on cameraman's booties, and he's doing like I'm feeling on your booty, you know. But those charges were dropped at the same time. I don't know. They paid him off, like like under the table or something. But that was interesting to find out.
Mm-mm-mm. He a mess.
Yeah, I think he using Ashley to be his little beard.
His beard too.
Mm-hmm.
Why they go get these gay men's?
Girl, I don't know why. Like, especially if they got money, like they want to come up, they want to have it all. And some of these women are so desperate, they do what it takes to, have fame in that.
That's sad.
Yeah. I just feel like, good men are just hard to find. Like good men are like on the extinction list. That's how I feel. Like they're like nearly going into the extinction list.
Well, they be married.
Married man, DL man, like I can go on. Like then you got these scamming men. Like
Ooh,
last week we talked about yes, goddamn, it goes both ways though. Women out here scamming too though. But living whole double lives. I don't
JT
know.
said he hear you smacking Kendra.
I'm not smacking JT. I know you want me to smack on your lips. That's what you want.
Ooh.
ooh.
Can y'all hear me better now? Because I'm kind of like
Yes.
I'm on the microphone and I'm on the phone. I'm doing the most.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you because I got you on the phone and I got
Okay.
it real low in my ear.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But I can't hear you on the computer for some reason.
Oh no.
But whatever. This is fun. Let's see what else we could talk about. What about the Dominican Republic? That's what Mr. Debonair was telling me.
I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on over there. I just feel like there's like this kind of like the situation that was going over there. What is it? Cuba? Like, people are coming up missing. I know. A lot of people are saying like it may be something to do with like the black market is on the low. And then like there's like conspiracies like human trafficking and the black market is working together. So over there, and that's why a lot of these people are coming up missing and like trying to get like people's identity to get into the United States is harder than ever because um the whole
What
thing that they changed, like when Trump became president, like so a lot of people saying that's another conspiracy. I don't know.
well, this
It's
one
just
lady recently as Friday, uh
mm,
said she woke up to a man in her room, this black lady,
Yeah, I
and
saw
she was
that
butt
mhm,
naked
thread.
in the bed and woke up to this, and he didn't speak English, and he
mhm,
had to translate on his phone and said, "Why are you alone? Don't you want some company?" And she said she jumped up and fought him or whatever, and she was so upset she called the front desk and called the
mhm.
police and all this. And the crazy thing is, he had just been in her room earlier to fix her hot tub, so he was an employee of the resort.
Oh, so inside.
Right. And so she said that she had wanted them to call the police. They wouldn't call the police. Then they wanted her to go to the police station. She refused. So she
She's
said
like,
she
I'm
would go
staying
to
at
the
the
embassy.
embassy.
Oh
So
Lord
she had to go
Jesus.
to the embassy, and she was like, they had her in all these rooms. Then she was like, she was so upset that they were trying to say she needed to see a psychiatrist, and
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
they wanted her to see a doctor. And she was like, I see it back in the States. Y'all are, it was like they was trying to keep it under wraps because she was like, in the Dominican Republic, of
Mhm.
course, all of the resorts are all they have. Because it's a poor country, and that's what they
Right.
thrive on is tourism, and that when something happens at a resort, the police try to keep it undercover as well. And so she was
Mhm.
like, they kept on trying to say, what is it? Can we give you something to help you stay, or any, we'll give you anything. And so she got all of that on video. It's all in her timeline on her Facebook page.
Wow.
It's very interesting. Let me see if I can
I
pull it.
really want her to be careful with that because, like I said, like this stuff goes deep. Like you're talking about, like the black market. You're talking about human trafficking. You're talking about like the mafia. I can go on. Like
Yeah, and she was
there's
still
a
in the Dominican, but she was
yes.
going
That's what's
live, and
scary.
everybody who was in her live was like, "Get out of there," and she was trying to
Mm-hmm.
get. It was
Yes.
it was just very very interesting to watch it all go down live. She kept going live and saying, I'm at the embassy, I'm here, I'm there. I missed my flight. The airport doesn't stay open all night, so I got to come back tomorrow. And when she was getting ready to leave, the damn resort had her ticket. It was all kind of stuff going on. I was looking like, wow,
Wow.
crazy. Hold on, let me see if I.
Very, very, very corrupted over there.
I've been to the Dominican. I guess I won't go no more, but I've been twice. And
But why would she go somewhere by herself out of the
she didn't
country
go
though?
by
When she
herself. She said she went with a
okay,
group. But when
but
all of
where
this
was the group?
right, but when all of this stuff happened, um, I guess she had to separate and because look, there go a
That don't
video.
make no sense though. Why? That's dumb. Why? If you go in a group, why would you separate? See, that doesn't make sense.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me go back to the beginning. Um, her name is Elda Shepherd. Uh, yeah, this been going on for a minute.
Wow.
Here it is. I'm staying at Breathless Resort in Punta Cana. I've been here since Sunday, having a blast. Last night I called the front desk for help with my hot tub. The guy came in and it started to go left. I got in and drank a little bit more and shot the shit on my phone. Then went to bed about 11:30 ish.
Hold on, I hear echo. What is this?
About 2 this morning, the guy came back in my room. I was asleep and naked. He didn't speak English, so he hit a button on his phone which said, "Why are you alone and don't want company?" I jumped to my feet and said, "One of us has to die, and I'm going home to my kids," and started swinging. He ran out of my room, and that's when I started updating y'all. The hotel said the police was open 9 to 5, but also said the guy was arrested. How? Where is he? Why would y'all just offer me a couple of bands to settle something you haven't solved? Stay on them, y'all. So this is what she put online, and it went viral, and everybody was like, calling and checking on her. And then here is, she was at the hold on.
Embassy.
Yeah, no, this is
When she got back to the hotel, it was
yeah,
like.
she was still at the hotel, and they was trying to tell her that the man was arrested.
Yeah, but you keep telling me wrong stories, and I'm waiting for the embassy.
No, I never. Okay. I just feel a little bit of uncomfortable to the fact that she claims she was with a group, but all this stuff happened when she was by herself, and then she never got back with the group. That's where I'm a little.
Well, I mean, if everybody had their own room, I mean,
Yeah, but wouldn't you like try to get with your group after all this stuff happened? That's what I'm saying, Michelle.
Yeah, hold on, let me get this. So she said at the police station, "Why do they want me to see a psychologist? I want to go the fuck home." And then here's another one. She said, "I signed a release for you guys to get updated with the embassy." And I was looking at her live video. She said the live won't start because I'm in the car leaving the police station. Here's her live. Let's see what she said. Let me see if I can put this on the speaker. Can y'all see that?
Yeah, I see it.
Wait a minute. She ain't saying that.
It's different.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there we go.
It's different. So even when the embassy and all of that, so when it happened last night, like when I told you and everything, like one of my friends was here, I went and stayed in their room, and so what happened was, so it was like weird, like the runaround, like they were saying that the police was only open. Can you please call Rod and tell her I'll call her back or text her?
I don't have service.
Oh,
I don't.
Oh,
I gotta
okay.
connect to a
Okay.
I'm completely unplugged. It's somebody at our resort.
Yeah,
It's just trying to contact us. We'll see.
Yeah, we will. So it was different. Like so when he came in, so first he came and did something with my hot tub for me because I called the front services or front desk or whatever. And so when I posted the video last was in the hot tub. When I posted that video on the hot tub and all of that, they came to fix the hot tub and stuff. So it was all good. You know what I mean? I was just chilling in the hot tub, whatever. And then I went in my room and I locked my door. and I locked my door and laid down. And so about 2 o'clock in the morning, he just tapped me. He just tapped my shoulder. It was like maybe 2:15, and he tapped my shoulder. And so I jumped. I looked, you know what I mean, like on a defense. I just jumped up like, and so soon as I opened my eyes, he already had his phone already in my face, already to where I could see. And so he just pushed the button as soon as I opened my eyes, and the phone said, "Why are you alone? Don't you want company?" Or "Why are you alone? You don't want company?" And so I jumped straight to my feet and put my dukes up, like, "Oh, I'm not dying over here." You know what I mean? And let's get it. And he ran. And that was the end of it. I called them at guest services and told them somebody is in my room. Somebody was just in my room or whatever. And then I made a post to tell y'all that somebody was just in my room while I was asleep, and that I was going with them to the office or wherever they were taking me to. So, and then the process just started. And so I just got done. So that's how I'm gonna miss my flight. That's how I'm gonna miss my flight, is because it's a sovereign country, so they got their own kind of like rules and stuff. And it was a long process. Just all kind of shit, y'all. Like, and then I'm standing outside, and they just walking right on in. I'm like, mother. So he's in jail. I'm going to get my bags to get back on U.S. soil ASAP. So I'll update y'all when I get back or get to my suitcase.
Y'all so mean. What y'all talking about? So they don't want that lady. Ooh, y'all are so mean. Hold on, it was some more. Let me put this chat back up. You still there, Just Lovely?
I am.
Okay. Here it is.
Playing around the OBS.
Friends and family, please ignore these people. And I thank God I'm not the next story being shared about mysteriously dying. I'm grateful we don't know a lot of these people, but most are praying, calling, and on top of stuff for me. Y'all know I'm coming home to y'all. I love y'all. I'm super tired. So she was like updating people every day. And it was like interesting to watch. Let me see what this one say.
Gotta get some sleep, y'all, but I don't want y'all to worry.
Make it big.
But I'm tired. I haven't been asleep. Like, my adrenaline was so high that I couldn't get to sleep last night. And so now that they done finally let me go and all of that, I really, really, really do need to get to sleep. Like, but I do want y'all to know that I'm safe and I love y'all and I appreciate it. But I'm just so tired. I can't keep up. Like, I'm just tired. And so, yeah, I did miss my flight. I missed it. And the airport don't stay open. So I'm flying from here to Atlanta. They picking me up tomorrow at 12.
So
Tomorrow at 12. And I gotta be at the airport to go through customs and all of that to be on my flight by 2:30. And then I'm flying into Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm connecting from Atlanta, Georgia to Columbus, Ohio. But I just really, really, really have not been asleep. Like, and I'm tired. Like, they took his phone, they see where everything I said is true. They see where he translated that at between 2 and 2:15 this morning. The only thing is, I guess over here, if I don't come back for court, they were trying to say the case might be weak, but they got him on footage. I witnessed it. they knew it was him last night. They showed me a phone. I said it was him. Immediately they arrested him. Apparently they really did arrest him. And when they brought him to the police station where I was at today, he still had his resort tag on and all that, y'all. Like he still had all that shit on. And so I kind of hid behind the thing because I started shaking a little bit. And y'all know I'm not scary at all. But when I seen the nigga, I started shaking. So I hid behind the wall, you know what I mean, while the officials and all of that did what they had to do. Once the embassy got there, I was safe. They said that their only concern is for Americans traveling abroad to be safe. But this ain't safe, y'all. Like he came back in my room with a key. He was a maintenance guy. He came in my room with a key. I did everything right. I've been traveling in group. My group been protecting each other. We've been rolling together. We've been walking each other back to our rooms. I got a private room because my roommate decided not to come.
Hello? What happened, y'all? Where Michelle go? I heard her too. You muted me too, Michelle. You didn't mute her, you muted me. Oh, you can hear me, Kendra? I can't hear the chat though. JT crazy.
Like they ain't with me when I'm
Okay,
asleep.
there we go.
You know, he came in my room with a key. You know, and when he ran out the room, I got right on the phone and called them. I got right in the group on WhatsApp and told them a man was just in my room. I already had called the thing, and then I got on Facebook because nobody didn't respond on WhatsApp right away. And so when they kept saying come with them, I just wanted y'all to know, listen, this man, so I made the post like, hey y'all, I just woke up, this motherfucker was in my room, then tapped me, talking about why don't I have company? Or some bullshit, whatever he said. And now these people want me to go with them. I need y'all to stay on top of these motherfucking people, at least until my people wake up. So I made that post for my friends and family at home because they ride for me and I ride for them. So I made that post. Hey y'all, I'm about to go to these people with this room with these people. Make sure y'all on top of this. Don't let me be on that next post. This is what's happening over here. And then I fell asleep and woke up and it was viral, is what happened. It took me forever to get to sleep. But when I fell asleep, I woke up and the officials was here. So that's when y'all seen them coming to get me and y'all telling me, record they ass. So I'm just listening to what y'all say because I'm scared. I'm in another country. This is my first time ever leaving out of my country. So I'm just looking at my Facebook page and I'm watching y'all's comments and y'all saying, do this, sis, do that, sis, do this, sis. So I'm doing what y'all asking me to do. So y'all, for my safety. So somebody like, no, record they ass. So I record they ass. So I go in there and he like, what can we do to make you say? I said, stay here. Stay here. I said, you said you called the police last night, but in the same note, you said that the police is only open from 9 to 5. I don't understand. But apparently the guy really was in jail because they pulled up with him. They pulled up with him with the police and all of that. You know, I don't understand y'all saying stay. My flight leave tomorrow. I missed my flight. They took me through so much shit to where I started crying because at this point I'm hungry, I'm tired, I just want to go home. So I broke down crying and they like, well, we think you're suffering from post-traumatic. Well, then a doctor in the States will take care of that. A doctor in the States will take care of whatever post-traumatic, whatever you think. And then I get on here and y'all saying that she deleted. So I ain't deleted one thing. One thing, not one thing. And so I'm telling him, I think you lying to me. I think you lying. So they kept telling me when it first started happening, I'm hysterical. So I was naked. So when they got to the door, I had to hurry up and put this same dress on that I grabbed last night and my shoes that I was on the four-wheelers on. So I had a sand in my shoes all day. So once I start crying in the police station, they think I'm having a mental breakdown or something. No, I want to go home. I just want to go home to my kids. That's all. I just wanted to go home to my kids. So the doctor got mad and said to the other people, why would he still have a key to our room? He's done this before. So the resort people was like, no. He never did this before. We don't know nothing of this of him. We never, whatever they said. And so yeah, it was like 4 different like inside of the building is you go to this person, then you go to this person, then you go to that person, then you go to that person, then you go to that person. And by the time they let me go, I looked at because I couldn't take my phone back there. But when the embassy got there, I told them, if y'all gonna take my phone, then y'all need to release information to the people that are calling about me. Yeah, he definitely was an employee. He still had his uniform on. I'm trying to get a better connection, y'all, because I just want y'all to be updated before I go to sleep because I got to get in the shower and go to sleep. I'm really, really tired. Yeah, he definitely was an employee. He came. I made a work order, a maintenance call for my hot tub, and he came to fix it at 10:30. At 10:30, about 10:30, he came in to turn on my hot tub, but he came back about 2 or 2:15. So I missed my flight because because some of y'all was saying, fuck that report, leave. So I ran because I'm listening to y'all because I was so scared. I'm in a foreign country and all I'm thinking about is locked up abroad and all of that shit. You know what I mean? And so y'all like, nah, fuck that. Leave that. Y'all telling me leave that. Don't fuck that report. Leave. So I packed my shit up real fast. To leave, it was the U.S. Embassy that said, we need you. If you want to be able to protect other Americans, we need you to come and do this with us. Mm. You know what I mean? They like, your safety is our main concern while we here. That's it. You know what I mean? She said, I'm from Miami, Florida. I'm your U.S. Embassy agent, and I need you to come and report this. And do this. And I'm like, no, my people in the States said, fuck y'all. Get back to the States. Been ready. And so, I know, Chanelica, I ain't paying no attention to them people. I'm so motherfucking exhausted. Listen here. I wish y'all could have seen, he was standing like this. Y'all, his little legs was like this. Like, he had the phone in his hand, so I'm on a bed. So where she sleep at, that's where I would sleep. But I'm in a single room. So, of course, y'all know I'm with my friends and stuff now, not in a single room. So he's standing, and like I told y'all, he tapped me and all that. He had the phone right there. But he's standing like this. I mean, as if, yeah, I'm hitting that. What's up? And so, birthday suit, jump right up. Let's go. Like, I'm not dying over here. I got to get back to my kids. I got to get back to my kids and my grandson. Like, they need me. I'm not dying over here. You know what I mean? And so the men just was lying last night. Like, they was lying like a rug. Then he said, I'll give you $2,000. He said, I'll give you $2,000 in a plane ticket, but you got to sign this because dude is no longer a part of our resort and we want you to release liability. So I told him, I said, motherfucker, I spent $2,000 on this trip. You know, I don't want your money. Well, I'm going to tell you, Ryan, the doctor, the psychologist, people dead in their face, Ryan, and said, he's done this before.
You're unmuted, Kendra.
He's done this before. So they start saying, no. I wasn't supposed to leave until Saturday evening. I was supposed to arrive back in Columbus Saturday at 8:45.
Why y'all don't believe her?
I'll try to get a flight today. I don't know why I'm breaking up, y'all. I'm connected to the Wi-Fi and everything. I'm trying to move to where y'all can. I was supposed to leave today. Yeah, they already asked me not to go live no more. They asked me to stop y'all from sharing the story. They've asked me to basically if I could silence y'all in some kind of way. They've already asked me that. Is there any kind of way I could tame y'all down? And like I told them, I don't know half of them. They asked me. They came to my face and asked me, is there any kind of way I can tone down what's going on social media? And I'm like, they want me home. Like, motherfuckers is dying over here. I don't even know them. I made a post so my friends and family that I do know can know. Hey, y'all, this man was just in my motherfucking room, and y'all know me, nigga, let's go. And he took off, and now in these moments, I done pushed him, let's go. He runs out the room, and now they want me to go with them. Can y'all please stay on top of these people? That was my post was about. Period. You know, that's what my post was about. And I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, maybe he did this before to people. But anybody that know me know I get low. I don't like attention. I wear the same uniform as my employees, so I can't be picked out as the boss.
I'm here, Michelle.
Okay.
I travel all around my own country like it ain't nothing. I stay gone. But I want to, let me just, try to get out the country and see. And since I've been here, like, it was lit. It was lit, but I believe in my heart that he was watching when he came and did the hot tub thing. I think he seen that I was in a single room. And so he came back. Either that or he seen. See, because even in my friends' rooms, all of the rooms are equipped with hot tubs. See? So again, I wanted mine to be a creep last night. Like, take off my top, you know what I mean? FaceTime with hat, And I think he was watching. So the general manager and the director of this and the director of that is all on site here now and asking me, do I want a free massage? Do I want this? Do I want that? I just want people that's riding with me to know that I'm safe, and y'all did y'all's thing today because they were trying to sweep this under the rug. And when I got y'all involved, I was scared. Like, y'all, something ain't right. I'm telling y'all something ain't right. I'm telling y'all, from me to you, something ain't right. Can y'all please get on top of this? Something the fuck ain't right over here. And they basically asked me, like, hey, can you please get your Facebook friends and all of them people? You know what I mean? So I said, no, I absolutely can't. I said, I don't even think they're going to stop until I'm back home. So yeah, I was, daughter. You know, I've been lit over here. Like, and then he done came back in here. Standing over me, Darian. I'm talking about posted with his little foot out as if.
Look at her face.
Like,
I don't mean to laugh.
Then they put him in a lineup. So it's 3 of them. It's 1, 2, 3. After y'all done took me through room to room to room. Yeah, I'm crying and shit now. No, I'm not having a breakdown. I just want to go home. And if I am having a breakdown, we're going to deal with that on U.S. soil. We're going to let this breakdown and all of that transpire on U.S. soil. I don't need nothing from y'all but to get home. And so I'm thinking that I'm all gone, done with their ass. They talking about, well, one more thing. We need you to pick him out of a lineup. I said I just identified him last night. No, we need you to identify. So they done took me in this room, done lined them up. So I picked number 2 or whatever. She took my passport, took it, because the magistrates over here is prosecutors. So when they say magistrate, they mean prosecutor. So the prosecutor took a copy of my thing and said that if I don't come back to court, then the case might be weak.
I believe her, y'all.
Even with all of the evidence.
I believe her, but it's just the way she's telling the story.
So
I think it's kind of like when you're going through it, you're not thinking like how you're talking. Like it sounds like she's very stressed, and these friends she's with don't even seem like they're gonna help her out.
What did he look like?
What she said?
Yeah, the embassy told them, oh, y'all gonna have to release her phone so somebody outside, one of her friends, can answer her phone, because they on us at the embassy, on us at the hotel. Yeah, they took my passport, but they made a picture of it and gave it back. And so they was like, it's your choice if you want to come back for court. First of all, as soon as this little ass cut that corner, my hands start shaking. And everybody that know me personal, I'm not scary. Why y'all think I jumped up to fight his ass and tell him, come on, you came in here. My friends have been all with me. No, I'm not home. I missed my flight. I'm not by myself. Somebody is right there asleep. My group is all right out there. Like, they have been like hounding me, on top of me.
Okay.
So
I was waiting to hear that.
I was a little bit nervous. Like, damn, I don't want to stay there again tonight. But then they offer me to go to other resorts. And that's the resorts that shit been happening at. I'm like, even though they've been happening here, y'all, it's just scary. Like, you in a whole other country, you need a translator. And it's just a slower process. They do things a little bit different over here.
I think I was on this live when it happened last
night.
No,
I know I've been over here, but this is my thing. That's what I said. If I did want company, you make $2 an hour. Not even that.
Oh, see, that's what be throwing me off.
Kicking it, whatever. So
they offer me $2,000. My trip costs more than that.
Talking to, like, why would you be in my room and all you did is came and fixed my hot tub? You done used the key and came back in my room while I'm asleep. The phone said, why are you alone? You don't want company?
Yeah.
Why are you alone?
Oh my God. I can just see that whole thing like playing out in my head just now. Like, I can see like
they, until y'all got involved, they was on bullshit. And I put that on my kids. And I'm grateful for y'all. And I'm grateful for y'all, strangers, friends, family. I'm grateful for y'all. They literally came and asked me to call the dogs off, to call y'all off. I'm not by myself. She just sleep. I don't want to put somebody on camera without, my friend, they've been wonderful to me. You know what I mean? I'm not by myself. And when it happened, the first thing I did was jumped in a group chat, told them, y'all, and it was just in my room. After I called front desk, and by the time all of the security came rushing in my room, I had to hurry up and put a dress on because again, I was naked, I was panicked. And so by the time I got to the middle, the group that I am, Tammy, she already had her husband and another guy waiting right there for me. And I've never left sides with them, never left my side until just now when I came to bunk in a room with a couple other people. So I'm going to
I know them other people sick of her ass.
check in. I'm going to check in with y'all when I get to the airport tomorrow. I got to be there about 12 because I got to go through customs and all of that. My flight is flying into Atlanta, Georgia, and then it's connecting to go to Columbus, Ohio. So again, I really, really, really do appreciate y'all. If you are in the DR or traveling to the DR or whatever, just watch your handle. When you abroad, watch your surroundings, room with somebody. I planned on rooming with somebody. She ended up canceling, so I got to upgrade to a private room. I don't know I don't know if he's been watching me the whole time or just was watching me last night when I was on the patio doing the most, like on my own patio on vacation. And so this fight, y'all, like I just couldn't go out like that. Like
She's in Columbus, Ohio
like
now.
He
Mouth
was
open.
gonna have to kill me. He was gonna have to kill me because I'm getting home to my babies. And like I told them today, when they was like, "It's just so many calls. It's just so much. It's so much. So many of your people. Can you stop sharing? Can you stop sharing?" I said, "I ain't even shared shit in a while. They probably worried to death because I ain't shared shit in a while." I said, "Because y'all got my phone." Like y'all got my phone. So now y'all really aggravating them because now they want to know where did I disappear to.
Oh, Rosalind, she said that he had a key to get into the room. That's how he got in.
Yeah.
Like maybe once in my life, I get low. I'm not an attention type of person. Like you wouldn't even know I owned and did what I did unless you know me personally. I'm not that type of person. You know what I mean? And I'm friendly and I'm pleasant and all of that. So, but I never seen him before, y'all. I can tell you the bartender's name at the swing up bar. His name is Thomas. Okay, I don't know how to add you into the video. What do I do?
I want to see that.
I don't know how to do it. Honestly, people are supposed to be in your video, but how? Okay.
Let me see what
So, okay, here we go. So, add.
I want to see it. So, let me see what else. She sent this to her cousin, which was them trying to give her something to stay. Hold on, let me put this in. Make it big.
So if they would have gave her $10,000, what she had, did they want her to do?
2,000.
2,000 wasn't enough.
Really? So this is them taking her from room to room, I guess.
Yeah, it sounds like they were like interrogating her more than like they were interrogating the
guy. And
to
confirm, like she said, they were trying to protect the integrity of
the resort.
Yeah, but it sounds like this man keeps doing that. It sounds like he's a major issue and a problem.
That's the dress. I've been in a story with this lady. She got raped at the hotel.
Where is the? I mean, like, where is the police? So I can go.
As the hotel manager?
I don't. Y'all keep talking about the hotel manager. I want the police. I want to go home.
Okay. Is there anything we can do so you could stay?
No.
To stay here?
Hell no, ain't nothing y'all can do.
So that was that video. She got all these little clips. So she got her ducks in a row. I believe her.
The hotel.
Let me turn this down. So what y'all think? Everybody keeps saying this story is sketchy. I
believe her. It's just that she's, like Kendra said, her adrenaline is up, and she's
really panicking. I know myself, like when I'm going through something, like you're not thinking like crystal clear because you're still going through it. Like you feel victimized. Like if you're comfortable. I'm somebody who goes to sleep in lingerie sometimes, maybe naked. JT don't say nothing.
Wait a minute, it's another video in here. Hold on, let me look at this.
And so she's allowed to sleep the way she wants to sleep. I don't know why that's a problem with some people, but my thing is that this man sounds like he's done this before. He's a problem. And so he's the one who's going to bring this resort down.
This is the one where she said that she was trying to leave and that the resort had her ticket. And so she was in the cab leaving and they called the cab to bring her back. Hold on, let me put this in.
So y'all, they just now turned me and the tour bus guy around because the manager apparently forgot to get the ticket, and now they're saying that I need to come into the manager. I'm not talking to the manager. I just want my flight ticket.
What?
Why do I gotta talk to the go back in? You turned around to come back here for what? Is this them? Is this them? Is this them? Who do I need to go to? You just turned around. Oh yeah, it's about to get ugly. Okay. So they just turned me around. No. Yeah, where's my ticket? I want my ticket, and I want my ticket now.
He was trying to keep her there.
You ain't finna go say nothing.
I'm not coming back there. Okay. They turned me around, called him that's driving the thing and said they forgot to give him my ticket, and then we pulled back up here, and they're is this my ticket? Okay.
This is $35 so you pay for your luggage here.
Thank you.
I bet they like, why y'all didn't kill her ass?
Ooh.
I'm just saying. They seem like they trying to keep her down.
Right.
Yes.
They don't want this story to get out.
Time, y'all.
So yeah, they're gonna.
Well, it's out.
With all the rest of the stories.
I was en route and they called his phone and turned us around. I thought they got them.
That's her speaker sounding like that.
So many people calling, canceling their flights going to the Dominican Republic.
Ain't Manhattan supposed to be there this July?
I guess.
I know we ain't gonna report if it get touched though. Never mind.
Wait a minute, I'm trying to.
Didn't check in that last time when I get back to the U.S. So we're rolling again. I'm on time. Oh, you want me to stay on live? Okay, I'll stay on live.
That's the thing, just AB. Like, who still has like paper tickets? Cause like all the tickets are online now. So was he talking about a boarding pass and not an actual ticket then?
They turned us around. Called the driver and turned us around and wouldn't give him my ticket. Told me to come in here and get it. And she trying to walk back in that office again. No, they just was in there shutting and locking doors. No, bring my ticket back out here and do it quickly. And so, they brought it. And so I'm on my way to the airport. I got enough time to check into customs and all of that. My flight leave at 3:00. So I'm focused, Teresa. I'm focused and ready for whatever.
Where the hell is her friends? But you don't never hear nobody talking though.
They sick of her.
Beat to you.
They're like, oh my gosh.
Like you don't hear none of them like talking.
Get to my grand.
I know, but if something like that happens to a person, you still, if you're a friend, like you would have compassion though. You see what I'm saying, just lovely. Something ain't right. I feel like this girl was with a group of people she did not know.
But you know, on Facebook, they have a whole lot of nomad groups that go around and travel together. And they don't know each other at all.
Oh, and she said up under this post, that wasn't even my damn ticket. All I had to do was show my passport. That was a piece of paper. I'm exhausted. So they turned her around for what?
It sounded like it was a boarding pass. That's what it made it have been.
I guess. But she back now.
I mean, you can scan your boarding pass on your phone.
Right. But you know, it's her first time traveling overseas, Chelsea. You know, she wasn't experienced. So maybe she thought they...
It's definitely starting to sound like she wasn't with people that she did not know. And so she sounded like very... Like she started to feel scared, and you know, because she knows all this stuff is going on over there. And then, like, it sounds very corrupt around her what's going on. So now everything is making sense. Like, she's starting to feel fright. It's like it's like fright or fly. It's like fright or flight. So she's going to survivor mode, and she's trying to, like, reach out. That's what it sounds like. But we ain't able to do nothing. We ain't over there. So,
she said she's famous now, though, y'all. She got online. She said she took so many selfies at the airport. I taken so many selfies at the airport. Oh, I'm not famous. I was just trying to get home with my kids. And she said, I cannot convince y'all just with my story alone, but I will try. Stay the fuck out of the Dominican Republic. The press release they did is lies. I was just scared to reply because I was still there. Lies. Until y'all got involved, straight run around to me. Even when my friends started waking up the next day, they even turned my car around for nothing. But I'm back. I thank y'all. So she back, y'all. She back in
it sounds like she's the one that's shaky though, but it sounds like a lot of this stuff they're trying to really like keep undercover because they had her in that room. We saw that. And she filmed that. They had her in that room. All those means for that one woman.
And I believe you saw how many rooms she went in and they shut that door. I would have been I would have felt some kind of way walking into all them rooms with just them.
Girl, they would have been like she crazy, let her go.
That's like 4 different men versus one woman.
So, it seemed like they were trying to intimidate her to stop talking about it. So I believe her story. It's just that, you know, we saw it in real time. Like literally, I've been watching that story for like 2-3 days. And I was going to do a blog post about it, but I was like,
look, here she go again, look.
Right. He said they would print a receipt on a ticket stock, but not a live ticket. Right, just AB.
But that's how it is. Like, y'all know where I work.
Yeah. Miss Airlines lady.
I need a buddy pass too. Just lovely.
I got I called dibs.
Where you going?
You can't have.
I'm going to see my man Juno.
No, he need to flew you out. You
ain't gonna get flued out.
That's another thing that you need to talk about too, Michelle. All these women coming up missing because they've been flued out.
Man, I talked about it on YouTube one time. You know they demonetized my video.
Yeah, you did.
They demonetized my video. I'm like, what? I can't even warn the people.
They want to
get you to Atlanta.
That's because some of the YouTubers be doing that. A lot of these YouTubers be flying these subscribers out.
Yeah, they want you to get in Atlanta and start tricking for the Super Bowl. Then you get mad once you get here.
Ooh, that was a sad story right there, honey. She got flued out.
Somebody was saying, who was that in the chat that was saying that Dominican couple? I mean, the black couple that died in Dominican have been.
Look at JT.
What he say?
He said he gone.
All right,
He done
JT.
trolled
News
us
of three
All right,
Americans found dead in the Dominican Republic just days apart and at sister resorts on the same property has some.
That shit came out loud. Sorry, I'm cursing and stuff. Y'all know more class.
Ooh.
I'm clutching my purse.
Bye, JT. Enjoy your day. Here it is.
The Caribbean nation concerned.
We're going to take the necessary precautions. We're going to do what we need to do to be diligent about our safety.
This morning, the hotel at the center of it all is speaking out for the first time, releasing a statement clarifying details of the unfortunate events and saying in part, to date, there are no indications of any correlation between these two unfortunate incidents. The hotel maintains that in both circumstances, established security protocols were followed, and they have maintained open communication with the authorities to provide information and clarification for each case. The statement also points out that the deaths occurred at two different hotels, though both are owned by the same group and are located yards from one another. The first death, a Pennsylvania woman named Miranda Shop Werner, occurred at the luxury Bahia Principe Bougainville. According to her husband, after checking into the hotel on May 25th, his 41-year-old wife relaxed with a drink from the minibar in their room when she was suddenly struck with acute physical distress, collapsing to the floor.
They poisoning these
Her
people.
cause of death, according to her family, respiratory failure and pulmonary edema, though they described her as healthy. Shop Warner's family is raising concerns in a statement about the circumstances surrounding her death after hearing about the death of a Maryland couple just 5 days later on a sister resort on the same luxury property. Officials say Nathaniel Holmes and his fiancée Cynthia Day were found unresponsive in their hotel room by staff at the Grand Bahia Principe at La Romana after missing their checkout time on May 30th. Local authorities, they both died of respiratory failure and pulmonary edema, and then employees found blood pressure medication in the couple's room. The investigation into their deaths is ongoing.
I want to know what happened to my sister. We need to know.
And now another unrelated hotel in the Dominican Republic recently under fire is responding to allegations of violence on their property. American Tammy Lawrence Daly took to Facebook last week, detailing an attack she says took place in January at the Majestic Elegance Punta Cana Hotel. Along with graphic photos of her injuries, the Delaware woman says she was beaten and left for dead by a man wearing a hotel uniform. That hotel says Lawrence Daly only went public with her story when her demands for more than $2 million in compensation went unanswered. In a statement, the hotel also added details about the night of the reported attack. She had bruises on her face and had broken the nail on her little finger. She had no scratches or other signs of violence on her body and still had her purse and cell phone with her.
What? Did you see that picture?
This morning, a series of
Did you see that pictures? Anyway.
Can you replay that back?
Yeah. Hold on. I don't know if this is another video. Hold on. Go back.
Kendra, how you see it? You on two devices?
You can see it.
Girl, I got an iPhone. I can go back and forth. Back. And
I'm
forth.
on my iPhone and my...
I know you came in on Just Lovely. What happened?
Yeah, I had changed it, but because
you didn't change it. You was in as both.
Yeah, I changed it, but when I was on, I changed it on the cell phone, but on the computer it hasn't updated.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's why you ain't updated. That's your problem.
Oh God.
I'm just playing Just Lovely.
I'm trying to get this video back up. I don't know what's going on. Here it is.
I was trying to show y'all how I've been playing with OBS.
Deaths happening to Americans vacationing in the Dominican Republic, causing alarm here at home. U.S. officials confirming a Pennsylvania woman died inside her Dominican Republic hotel room just days before a Maryland couple was found dead at the same resort. On May 25th, Miranda Shop Werner, a 41-year-old psychotherapist from Allentown, Pennsylvania, arrived at this Dominican Republic resort with her husband, the couple celebrating their 9th wedding anniversary. While inside their room, Shop Werner had a drink from the minibar when she was suddenly struck with acute physical distress, according to a family spokesperson. She then collapsed to the floor. Shop Werner performing CPR as he waited for medics to arrive. He was later pronounced dead. Just 5 days later, officials say Nathaniel Holmes and Cynthia Day missed their checkout time and were discovered unresponsive in their room. Doctors saying they died from fluid in the lung.
I'll never see my father again. It just hurt.
Day's sister, Sonia Jackson, says she confirmed with the U.S. Embassy that the couple was found dead in their hotel room.
I'm still numb.
While the U.S. State Department confirmed Shop Warner's death with NBC News, they did not identify an exact cause and said they were not aware of any connection between the death of Shop Warner and the deaths of Day and Holmes. These recent deaths coming as another American says she was attacked at a resort in the Dominican Republic. Back in January, Tammy Lawrence Daly and her husband Chris traveled to the resort island where Tammy says she was violently attacked by a stranger.
I just remember thinking at that point I wasn't going to make it home to see my boys and my husband, that they weren't going to find me. And I remember that last breath I took, and then I just went unconscious.
Left for dead, hotel workers found her 8 hours later. Another nightmare scenario for what was supposed to be a dream vacation.
Okay. Was she able to identify anybody?
She said that the man grabbed her from behind and dragged her into a maintenance room. And so she said he had on a uniform, but she couldn't, I don't think she could.
Okay, that sounds just like a girl's story, Michelle. Like, it sounds like this maintenance man is like the #1 suspect in that case too.
Right. But what is the benefit of killing these random people? I don't know, JT.
I don't know. Like, some serial killers do, they kill to kill.
Guys, I'm going to have to go back into the chat. Everybody knows that I am my grandmother's caregiver and I got to get on the road. So,
okay.
I'll be listening.
No worries.
All right. Bye, Sean.
I don't know how to close. I don't even know where it's at.
Bye, Just Lovely. I can kick you off. Okay. You said, where are they getting these dream vacations? What do you mean? Hold on.
They say they.
Oops. How you was talking? You just said you was leaving. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take. Kendra, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Just Lovely. I'm sorry. Type it in the chat. I come back. I had already clicked the thing. Let me see. They are really like either I don't know that there's a benefit to them killing these random people. I just think it's for us to pay attention to all these random acts of violence against American tourists, period. And there should be a high alert for travel to that area, because all of a sudden there is a high incidences of violence against, American travelers.
My thing is, though, they need to get rid of this maintenance man. He need to be locked up, need to be under somebody prison, because it seems like he's like a serial killer. But also, because that's the thing, like, especially if they're relying on our money, to survive in that country, why cover it up though?
Well, if they're relying on our money, they cover it up so that we won't know about it and we can keep coming. We can keep spending our money to do it.
But now we know about it because they obviously
But that's the point.
It's made
but
national
again,
news.
that's why, like that, even that last incident of that girl who somebody came in her room, that's why they took her phone. That's why they wanted to shut her up. That's why they wanted to stop it from being circulated on Facebook and all that jazz, because it's like, another one to add to the pot. Like, all of this happening around the same time leads one to believe that, there's a crime issue, and especially because it's the high vacation season. Of course they don't want it to get out. Everybody keeps saying they canceling trips to the DR and all of that. Orange guy has made us a target, even more dangerous. Okay, Mima. JT said, but hasn't this stuff been happening for years? It's just publicized more now. That's true, JT. That's true. A lot. I mean, look, we get found dead in lots of places, but apparently But you know, I don't know. I don't know what the issue is as far as why all of a sudden there's a high surge of crime in the Dominican Republic.
Because I feel like there's a serial killer in the list. That's what it sounds like. Like, because like for me, I used to watch like those profiling shows on ID channel. This is what that sounds like. He's out there Americans and he's getting a thrill of killing Americans.
My problem is just like that couple. They're saying they were found in the room and they both died of the same thing. It's like,
yes,
were they poisoned? What happened?
Mm-hmm. And the other lady ordered drinks from the bar, and she was still found.
And I know they say don't drink because you know there are parasites in the water, and don't drink the water and don't drink anything with ice because you know parasites can be in the ice because of course water is used to make the ice. But I don't know. That's always been like this big, I don't want to say myth, but every time you go to any country, Mexico, Dominican, anywhere, they always say don't drink the water, don't drink the water, don't drink the water. But in a lot of these resorts, I feel like, you know, their water is filtered. So I don't know. But it is something to think about, you know, that all these.
It sounds like, but yeah, it sounds like this thing is happening on this one island, at this one particular resort, though, because I was listening to the name of the place.
Yeah, but it wasn't the same resort. I thought it was. Well, one resort had two people. Well,
no, I'm talking about it was the name of the same place. It's the name of the same place.
Though. Oh, you mean Punta Cana?
Punta Cana. Yeah, it's in all those cases.
Yeah.
And so even if this man is not on that particular resort, it sounds like he's seeking out Americans to kill. Like it sounds like they have a serial killer in their hand. Right. And when the girl said like he hasn't done this before, that lets me know they know that this man exists. Already. Do you see what I'm saying? And they're covering up.
I do. I see.
Jesus.
Well, I may go live tonight on the Michelle Brown channel after I finish doing my hair. But I wanted to come.
I'm so done with JT.
Why?
JT just asked V Daniel, "Are you going?" He said, "Are you going to Punta Cana?" I'm so done with him.
Why are you doing that, JT? What V Daniels do to you, JT? What did V Daniels do to you? Hold on, I can't find. There's music playing out in the other room. It's all kind of stuff going on in my house, y'all. Y'all don't hear that? I think that's Matt.
I have music. I have Alexa on in the kitchen.
Right. Just AB said he wouldn't dare go to China right now. Who just joined? Nobody? Or did I kick myself out?
You kicked your own self out on your phone.
I think that's what I did. Looking at me. Well, thank you for hanging out with me, Kendra, and just love you.
Of course, I didn't have nothing else to do but clean my house today because it's been a long week and I got to finally sleep in on a Saturday, and I haven't done that since February.
I thought you was here because you wanted to be here, not because.
Well, I wanted to be here too, but you know, there's nothing else to do. JT, please don't tell me you're a serial killer and that's why you asking V to come to the
Lord, I don't know what JT. Why you haven't called? We haven't heard from you in a minute, JT. Are you scared to call in now? What's up with that?
He got his little feet up in his little profile picture.
We was talking about you the other day. We was going to invite you to go to the hot dog factory with us. So.
That troll ain't gonna come out from behind the computer, Michelle. You already know that.
You don't think so? JT, you wouldn't come hang out with us?
Mr. Debonair, he would come out real quick for you, Michelle.
Who? What'd you say, Kendra?
I said Mr. Debonair would come out real quick for you.
They would come out real quick for me.
Yeah, Mr. Debonair would.
Mr. Debonair is in Tampa. He will not. That's your man.
That is not my man. He already
ain't nobody claiming me. Remember? Lil Boosie said, "Don't no man or woman want this fishy vagina."
Well, word on the street, little Boosie husband don't even go our way.
I ain't got nothing to do with that woman husband, honey. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
But I'm just saying, that's why he probably
See,
with her
JT
anyway,
said
because
he
look
would
like
come.
little Boosie. Let me be
JT
stopped.
said he would come. JT, what time? When you want?
A whole lie.
What you say, Kim?
Robert did not ban you for calling in. Where is Robert? Anyway?
Robert probably working on his channel. You know, once you get a channel, you get, caught up. You don't be looking at nobody else's channel but yours. Trust me, I know.
I want to blog, but I don't want a channel. So I really hope that you come out with a blogging
I will.
series.
I'm still gonna do the masterclass. I promise you on that. I just don't have a date. And I keep saying, I know everybody mad about it, but I told you.
I'm very upset. I was getting ready to make my little down payment.
I got you. I promise I got you. And I'm also going into the people who are in here. Princess AG, I know you in here somewhere. If you are, I owe my $50 patrons and my $20 patrons some content. So what I'm gonna do is put some masterclass type videos up on those tiers just for them. And if you want to see it, you can go over there and look too. So
I can pay that $25 too. I mean, I'm not a cheapo, but I'm gonna support women that I know is gonna bring.
I appreciate
something that's gonna help make me successful.
Yes.
So yeah.
Definitely appreciate you. And again, I just wanted to put some things off until after I have my little surgical procedure so that I could be in the right state of mind. And yes.
So is that for your fireworks?
Yes, I'm having the UFE done on the 19th of this month.
Yeah.
Which is what, next week? So no.
So would that allow you to be off that medicine once you have that surgery, or you won't know until like you see how it went?
I won't know till I see how it went. Well, my high blood pressure is still high blood pressure, so I'm still gonna do that. But
girl, you got to change your eating habits probably with that.
Thank you, Kendra. I know. Thank you. You sound like my mom.
I'm telling you because I had to do the same thing last year.
I know, right? But right now it's been pretty normal. But my doctor was telling me that, the fibroids can affect your blood pressure as well because, as you know, it's sucking up all your blood and stuff. So once I had that procedure done, I feel like hopefully I'll be feeling a lot better. And then Essence coming up, so I got to do that. Yeah. I got some stuff in the works. So we're gonna get it popping. We're gonna get it popping. I appreciate y'all.
I really hope that you go live again at Essence. I mean, 1 year I hope to go. This year, this summer I'm gonna be doing like a summer feeding program for kids or are not privileged to have meals during the summer. And sometimes, you want your kids to be like mentored through the summer, to get it like a higher stuff. So I'm gonna be a part of that this summer. So I won't be able to go to Essence this year.
Well, yeah, I'll go live and I'll do the same thing, walk around in the streets all hot and live and stuff. And I had a good time.
I really want you to bring Josh with you this year.
Well, yeah, I always want me. Look, Real G's moving silence.
I love Josh.
I love Josh too, but Real G's moving silence like lasagna. It's easier to travel alone than in packs. You don't know that? If I ain't taught y'all nothing else.
I'm always moving silent. Trust that. I'm not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, but that's my
I'm coming to get my man Gino one day.
Every one of my friends with me everywhere I go. I would love to, but sometimes you can't move the way you want to move with an entourage. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got that kind of clout to be getting everybody in the club for free. I can get one person, baby.
You got everybody. You got everybody free at the Ivory.
I did not.
Let me stop.
Oh, y'all so petty. Y'all so petty. You would think that's where I started my whole blogging career was with Kaya and them. Y'all is funny. Not you, Kendra. But the YouTube streets is like I didn't know her before Kaya. I'm like, that's you.
Exactly. I knew what straight from the A was, and then I finally put two and together. I felt kind of slow. Because being in the South, like you always knew what straight from the A was.
Yes,
and then,
everybody knew it.
I didn't know you had a YouTube channel though.
I didn't. Well, I did, and then you already know. I started my new YouTube channel last year, so Anyway, you guys, you said I always travel on my own. I don't like traveling with others. V, I was the same way. And I was just telling Just Lovely, aka Sean, aka La Babe, that I have been so many places by myself that I see all of these things happening in the Dominican. Hell, I've been in well, when I was in the Dominican, I was with my best friend. But I have been so many places, and I know I've been on the hot tub before, naked. You know what I'm saying? On the balcony or whatever. You on vacation, you do certain things. You don't be thinking about somebody gonna drag you out and kill you because you safe. You on the resort. You drinking. You eat. Everybody is in that same mind.
Or tapping you on your shoulder while you sleep, talking about why you want to be alone.
Why what?
Mm-hmm. Why you want to be alone while you trying to sleep? I'm sleeping. Like, yeah, but it sounds like they got a serial killer going on over in that
Yeah, because I can remember in the Bahamas, but I was with friends there too. It was like, they love African American women in the Bahamas. They be looking at us like
They
we
sure
poke
did.
chops and stuff. So it's like we had packs of men waiting outside our hotel room, and I'm like, what the hell?
I got them sliding into my DMs, Michelle, the most. Like those but those men from the Bahamas be sliding into my DMs like every
So,
day.
yeah, it's and I love travel alone. I do. It is what it is. But now I'm gonna be a little bit more careful. I'm gonna start taking people with me, child, and doing stuff. And even with Essence, I was planning on going alone, but all of my friends from all across the country always come too. So even though we may travel there alone, we not alone when we get there. So it was gonna be the same this time too, but now I just be like, I don't know. So many people disappearing and like they were last seen on the highway driving alone in a car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that can happen anywhere. Like you can have that can happen right there in ATL. You got to live your life.
That's true. So I am going to keep living my life. I'm just gonna be a little bit more careful and walk around with my mace and my
live your best life.
Oh, Kendra, I see you. Yes. You always, I thought Juno was your man. Now you trying to get JT too. And then you got Mr. Debonair. You trying to get all them.
I don't want Mr. Debonair at all. I can't stand that southern accent of him. He said like he always be up under a car.
I can't. Not under a car.
Or eating at Popeyes.
Did you say under a car?
Yeah, like he sound like a mechanic, and he sound like he always be eating Popeyes.
It's good to have a man who can be up under the car. Now you need a man who know how to fix shit.
Well, that don't mean he know how to fix something if you up under the car. Though,
I'm hanging up on you, Kendra. Wait a minute, JT has a question. Would any of y'all have obliged to a local offering sex while on vacation? Maybe not in your room, creep style while asleep, but some other method. Absolutely not.
He really thought about that question. He's a real freak. And I kind of like that.
Get that out your mouth. What do you have in your mouth, girl? What do you have in your mouth?
I don't have anything in my mouth.
JT, the answer would be maybe. I wouldn't do it with any locals, but I've actually met other Americans that I have had fun with. On vacation, when I went solo, I met men that were from, the United States that was cute, and we hung out while, at Cozumel and stuff. And then the crazy thing is, this one guy I met, oh my God, I found out later he lived in Atlanta. And I'm like, Lord Jesus, I can't even be an undercover hoe in Cozumel. I cannot. And then he followed me on Instagram now. I'm like, damn. You don't know me, I don't know you. Be like, hey. Anyway.
Oh my goodness. We need to make like a whole video talking about the hoe adventures.
Hoe adventures, yes. Undercover hoe in exotic locations.
Yes.
See, you don't do it with the locals. See, I know the men. Y'all men go over to, Belize and Dominican and Cancun, and y'all men go over there to mess with the locals and stuff. We don't do all that. We don't do all that. Michelle is not freaking me, but Michelle is just a woman, honey. I'm a woman with needs.
She's a closet freak.
I'm classy like that, you know. And then it's like he just caught me off guard. He started trying to woo me, taking me on.
What did Usher say?
Exactly, condoms. What are you saying? Like, anyway, taking me on dates, honey. We was eating lobster and stuff at the beach bar. It was like, oh, this is so nice. This is so great. He's probably on his company credit card or something. It didn't even matter. I was eating up all his food. But if you gonna date me while we on vacation, I can go along with that. So
yeah. Take me shopping while I'm on vacation.
Yes.
Just don't buy me no drink.
He's like, no, we putting that in my drink. Yes, you gotta make sure you watch them make it, honey. But y'all get me all off topic. Let me go wash this conditioner out my hair so I can put my ponytail on and be presentable for the rest of the evening. I will holler at y'all later. Thank you, Kendra, for hanging out with me. Thank you.
All right, this was so fun.
This
Bye,
is
y'all.
fun. We need to do this on the live channel, but I'll only let the Patreon people, join in. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not giving you to myself because I might be well famous.
Okay, but you can do it under your troll account, and we'll just know your voice.
I don't have a troll account yet, but I'm thinking about making one.
You don't have a live behave account like Just Lovely, aka live behave.
I'm gonna have me a mad camel account.
I'm gonna look for the mad camel, child. We got the rent. Just make you a little mad.
Yes.
Camel. Then you can get you some merch. It'll be great. It'll be great. Well, all right. Hey, Black Mirror. Hey, Mima. Just Lovely back in the room. I see you, son. Your baby. Just AB. JT stepped out. Stephanie Letson laughing at my whole adventures. Honey Black. You knew. Hey, yes. I see everybody. Marilyn. Okay. I'm just scrolling through the chat. V Daniels. Okay. We had a good little time. I don't even know how long we've been in here. Hey, Andrea. I don't even know how long we've been in here. Stephanie. Good night, y'all. I'll be back over on the Michelle Brown channel. I gotta go get me a little margarita or something. I need something since it stopped raining a little bit. I gotta get me a.
What she's saying is that she about to bring some tea later, so y'all better put them notifications.
Yes, click on that notification bell, and we gonna dive right on in. You know how we do. Y'all got it first, though. Y'all got it first. But anyway, yes. Thanks, Kendra. Good night.
Good night, everyone. Good night, squad.
Good night. Good night, Rosalind. Black Mirror. My rainy day music is on fire. You said 2 hours and 30 minutes. Dang, that's a Patreon record, Mima. We had a lot of good information though. That was good. That was really good. Bye, JT. See you later. Come on over to the Michelle Brown channel later. We're gonna go live on the, with the crazy people and the trolls and have a good time over there too. A little later. Let me see. It's 8, probably like 10ish, 11ish, something like that. So I will see y'all later. Bye.